Previously on the Thirds and D's, the party ventured into the loot dungeons,
Yeah.
made a small fortune,
A smut fortune, did you say?
a smut fortune,
It was
and
good because everything's for me is so expensive.
Yeah.
has decided to return home so they can continue their adventures in the Fey Wilds.
Yep. We got lots of side missions. Everyone loves side missions. Well, I mean, I suppose our entire adventure is effectively side missions. It's just progression. But you know what I mean.
I thought you were saying sad missions at first, and I was like, "What was so sad?"
Well, no,
about
I mean, we haven't had to deal with
That's
that
what I
fucking...
thought you said
We haven't
too.
had to deal with that fucking Gripply again, so we're alright. To be fair, that wouldn't be a sad mission because it would be sweet, delicious revenge. I don't play a nice person, do I?
No,
I like how quick and simultaneous that answer was. So yeah, the last dungeon we did was the farm, the Boner Farm. Everyone loves the Boner Farm.
it's pretty fun.
I believe Kina tried out the Broodmother class.
It was pretty good. I laid eggs all the time and
Fucking-
threw them at people, and there were bees in them.
Yep. Ah, the bees!
Not the
Egg,
bees.
egg
They're in
grenades
my
filled with
ass.
bees.
It's pretty great.
It was pretty cool.
Eggnads.
How to get burned!
Eggnados.
Eggnade.
That should be a higher level ability.
The
Eggnado.
Eggnado. Yep. Well, it should just be called, like, personal Eggnation. Anyway, yeah, our bodies have been sat in stasis for, like, I guess a
Yeah, how long?
straight...
How long has it been when we finally come out of our comas?
If
Has
it's
it been, like,
if
just
it's
a day?
comparative to in-game time, then it's like maybe a day and a half.
If even that.
Technically, we'll be returning on the night of the second day.
Actually, it's comparable completely to adding.
Well, we're not sure how long. We're not sure. We won't know until we actually get in there.
Yeah, we just come back and Haven's on fire.
We'll say 2 days.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Drag you fuckers back over to Haven. Here, an update. You're on day 54.
Nice.
On your return, you know, you got the New Haven people that you've been introduced to, like, last session.
Yeah.
There's also a tattoo parlor that has taken up residence within the masseuse building.
Ah. That building that none of us was using. This was
Yes.
a fucking stupid idea.
They give you buffs.
It's true.
Massages buff you, and nobody bothered with them.
I
So
forget
now
what the
there's
other things.
Now there's a tattoo there. Tattooist.
Yeah. I mean, now that I have, like, levels, I might actually bother with the full body massage because it actually would be worth some health. Beforehand, it was worth a sweet pile of fuck all to me. Alright,
The massage parlor.
indeed. Let's see here. Fallen's Parlor. Have they got a thing yet? Where's that?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it. Tattoo parlor.
Ah, here we go. Yep. Yay, Fallen's a cutie. A chaste succubus?
+1
Chase the
damage
succubus.
bonus to all chaste succubus, huh?
Fuck yeah, Mama wants that tattoo of agility. Wow, there's even one for just spell damage bonuses. That'd be good for anyone who's like that trampy, like the magic missile build, where it's just fire as many magic missiles as you want. Just a flat +1 on all of that really does add up.
The magic missile mage build.
Yeah. With what is it, like a meta magic get knocked the fuck over?
Toppling spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, tattoos are slotless, but there are tattoo slots. And right now, she only offers tattoos for the upper back, lower back, and upper chest.
Ooh, tramp stamp. Oh god, I was looking at it as like, of course it does on sex bonuses. Ooh, a bonus on will.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Slotless bonus on will save.
Shit, yeah. I would totally like to go to her then for a couple of tattoos. And also just a mundane one of like a cute bunny rabbit on the inner thigh. And a bork on the other thigh.
A bork.
Yeah, and then you get to push your thighs together and it looks like the bunny and the bork kissing.
You gotta have like a full arm sleeve that just looks like you're some bunny girl. When you flex it, she starts scowling, looks really pissed off.
Wait, like some kind of like the King Cobra effect just on my arms if I flex.
Yeah, just like I want
That is kind of dope.
Listen here, I'm an adventurer.
And then you flex and like terrifying eyes or something show up in your biceps. They just open up. That would be fucking metal. But yeah,
Her dick gets bigger.
I would like to visit this person. And yeah. I guess I'll wander on in to the tattoo parlor. How has it been added to the light touch? Like in how's it looking different?
How would you know? We've never been inside.
We have been in there before, yeah. I think I went in there for a happy ending. Yeah, it's got experience on it.
I think it was crazy, Bob.
Well, okay. Well, at least then there's one person who would know.
Yeah, that person is the DM. It's all nebulous numbers. Woo!
It's just there's a
another
room set aside that she is decorated.
Cool. Has she got the typical tattoo parlor thing of just like pictures of tattoos that you could get if you don't want to actually have your own drawn?
Yeah. The door has been replaced by a beaded curtain.
Classic. And if you listen quietly, is it like Velvet Underground music or is it death metal? I kind of love the idea.
Death metal type, but
yeah, exactly. Like I love the idea of the chaste succubus being just fucking super into like death metal or thrash.
that's too much of a normal succubus thing.
Exactly. It's just like, yo, you're so out of the loop, but it's like I still fucking love Slayer. And then, you know, throws up the horns and the horns respectively. Yeah.
It's covers of metal.
Yeah. I'll be excited for the opportunity to do some more playing as succubus. That character in fucking Strayfinder is a lot of fun as a side character. That's a gunslinger slayer. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I will have a wander on in. Oh wait, no. Our gold doesn't arrive for a week, does it?
Nope.
Fuck.
Time gold.
How much did I have? Let's see. Beforehand.
You set it aside in the other one. It's fine. So you didn't.
Yeah, give me a moment. I had 3,736 left, so I could get one of them done that I planned to get done. Yes. Yeah, 3,736. So yeah, I will head on in.
Okay. She will greet you.
Hi there.
Ask what she can do for you.
Well, I can't help but notice that you're new here, and I see a little bit of a list here for, you know, magical tattoos and such. Just a little finger wiggle. I was wondering if you could hook me up with one. And also a couple cute ones.
Why not a cute magical tattoo?
Absolutely. Pull out a tattoo gun.
Dope.
Oh Jesus!
It's a fucking double-barreled tattoo gun, baby. It's like the Simpsons
Tramp
makeup gun, except all
stamp.
needles.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. I fucking love the makeup gun. Yeah. I will indeed ask for the. I mean, I guess I have the money right now. I will ask for the tramp stamp. I will, you know, drop trow and lift top and wiggle little poofball tail.
Alright. She will work with you to get a nice design.
Excellent. What does my tramp stamp look like, or do I look up a...
What do you want it to look like?
A screaming maw! It's an arrow and words that just say, this way up. No,
You just want an arrow pointing down that says service entry?
I will think on it. There are actually some designs that I have considered for my actual self, but I'm a lot paler than EA is. Yeah.
Alright. So she'll do that for you.
Sweet. And this is a new experience. I wonder if this is something that NIE is into.
Roll
I
it,
don't know,
see if you can do it.
You want to roll a d20?
I went with a little bit of willpower there. Yeah, kind of. This kind of floats about.
Alright, so now you have to do an impose into it roll.
Yeah. I mean, it's like she's got the pants down and the shirt up, so it's hard not to hide that she's having a fun time, and she's probably suffering from like the backlash of being pent up.
It was only a 12.
True, but she was, you know, it's been 2 days since she's managed to nut, such as it were, and also just spent like the fucking 2 days in the dungeon of super sex. So she's kind of on edge.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I gave myself a 15 because, yeah, she's got to go get that itch scratched.
She will look you over and say, "Oh, you know, the masseuse can take care of that for you."
Yep, yep. She would just look embarrassed.
Nothing to be embarrassed.
Eh.
It's natural.
Well, I mean, of course. She grump a little bit, but yeah, continue to get stamped up. Have you ever seen Nina Lawless's tattoos, Third?
Don't know who that is.
It's a female porn star. I am very surprised that you...
Nina Lawless.
Yeah. Very attractive.
There's one thing I always disliked about this, about the cybertech stuff, and that is that there is no there's no mental stat boon
Yeah.
cybertech. It's all physical stuff.
Indeed.
There's no brain implants or anything like that.
True, true. I feel like when humanity finally uncovers getting like brain tech jacked into their heads, all it's going to do is increase the amount of times people like end up in fucking car crashes and shit, or just make stupid decisions because they're distracted by brain YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have they have like mods and stuff like that for in Shadowrun that are like that.
Oh yeah,
for those kinds of things,
yes, the augmented reality.
I mean,
well,
I'll
I meant
move
like
stuff in the doors
intelligent, like
Oh yes,
intelligent,
yes, jack chips.
like cerebral boosters and stuff like that
Indeed.
for mental stats. But they don't, but the cybertech guy doesn't have anything like that. I want some brain implants, but there aren't any brain implants.
Yeah. Let's
Can't be
go
same
with the tramp stamp.
level
Looks
one.
like a whole bunch of like artistically designed tentacles and stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah, you know, writhing, roiling.
Okay. She can do that for you.
Why
Excellent.
can you get wait? So could you get if you know could you get like cyber art from the from the fucking expeditionary surgeon? It's cyber tech, and then she can install cyber tech.
You can't just
Like-
attach cyber to everything.
You can.
Yeah, that's totally how it works. You just put the
Cyber
word
bash.
cyber or
That's
tech on it.
exactly how.
Burn and cyber fire.
Cyber tramp.
My cyber knife.
A cyber tramp. Cyber stamp.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally a lot of them is cyber fiber, which is fun to say. Cybernetic.
A cyber happy ending.
Yeah, that's when you get like a hard like dildo pressed up against your prostate. I think
A cyber pariba.
that's just a digital centaur.
Sariba.
Sariba sounds like a fucking Mortal Kombat enemy.
It kind of does actually.
Also, isn't Cybertech like expensive as all motherfucking fuck?
It's pretty expensive.
We get 25% discount.
True, but it's like a 25% discount on like fucking 30,000 gold.
Cyber art's not that bad.
Cyber art is only a hundo.
It's only double the price of the equivalent magic item.
Yeah, also, yeah, the cybernetic implant stuff for like stat boosts and stuff is like twice as expensive as the magical version.
Mm-hmm.
All of the tech stuff is twice the price, so you can sell it for half price and just buy magic stuff. Because they didn't think that through.
No.
He's strange.
Yeah, I don't think that Neo would be inclined to take cyber art because that's like all glowy and shit.
Well, you can make it glow.
Well, it's like glowy or reflective or any of that shit, which is generally not a good move on someone who is, you know, doesn't really want to get noticed massive amounts. Unless in the nude. But yeah, once she gets tattooed up, she would like a little cartoon bunny and a little cartoon doggy on each of her inner thighs.
Okay. They're relatively small. We can do that for 10 gold apiece.
Sure. I mean, I expect her to fail, but I think that she's going to flirt a bit with the chaste succubus when she's getting her thighs done.
Okay.
Hey babe, tickle my thighs. Nice thigh game, man. Flex.
Yeah, it's just like
no.
literally has to hold up her penis. What check? Diplomacy?
Diplomacy.
I'll make a dog too.
Roo, roo, roo. Fuck. Not bad for me. I mean, it's no Pariba roll, which I'm sure like 22 is what it looks like when Pariba gets a fucking 1 or some shit, but...
You say that, but I have rolled ones on the last, like, 4 diplomacy checks in the real world.
I should warn you. We'll expect a ring phone call.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Maybe like 20 minutes. Because they took puppies with them to Starbucks. So I'm going to have to help them bring them in.
They took puppies with them to Starbucks?
Why?
They're a bit young
You know,
for
it's
coffee, aren't they?
They hang out on the
You get free
outside of
coffee
Starbucks
for puppers.
at the tables outside, and they just use it as an opportunity to socialize the dogs and have people come up and pet them and
That makes sense.
cuddle with them.
I mean, that's solid.
Get a
Hang
lot
there
of
with
attention when you
for
take
sale
4 fucking puppies to Starbucks.
Yeah, I imagine so. Just put up a sign that says, "Come love us."
If you ever want to meet women, take puppies to Starbucks.
I will keep that shit in mind. If I had a whole bunch of puppies and didn't live
if
in a
you ever-
shithole.
If you ever need puppies to take to Starbucks, I'm your person.
I will let you know, my dear, if I'm ever in the local area.
But you'd only find women who go to Starbucks.
So what you're saying is you could
Yeah,
start a business
what if
where you
what if
rent
I
puppies.
yeah, what if I borrowed your
people.
puppies and then sat outside a bondage club to meet women instead?
I don't think that would work as well.
Oh, come
Unlike
on.
bondage.
Hey, babe.
Oh my
Walk
god.
around
Yeah,
too.
it's like, well, these collars and leashes are for the puppies, but these ones could be you if you play your cards right.
I'm not saying bondage lovers don't like puppies. I'm saying there's not really like much of
An outdoors
like,
market for it.
Hey,
yeah,
babe.
like,
I got some
Starbucks has
puppies
the
here, but it
outdoor
looks like he has
ta-
some puppies too. Mm.
Starbucks has the outdoor tables where they expect people will be sitting. Bondage clubs don't have outdoor tables
God, that'd be fucking dope. What a future.
unless their AC is broken.
Well, unless it's like the red light district.
You do not want to be inside wearing leather. And
Oh
latex
god,
if
yeah,
the AC is
fucking...
broken.
What's that sound? A horrible screeching and it's 1,000 spandexy thighs rubbing together and in unison.
By the way, Scout, this is completely nothing to do with my game. It has to do with your game.
Okay.
Rose has a new goal.
Yeah.
She wants to start her own fetish club.
That's pretty cool. That is a very cool goal. I'm interested in how that you'll go against it. I mean, a shame that you're gonna go into counter business with your man.
She's gonna choose a different area.
Oh, okay. So you are just
She's not
gonna
gonna set up.
yeah, like just on the opposite side. It's just called even bondage or bondage.
She might go into the more expensive areas.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh
Wait.
god, if you fucking hook it up in the top right and you just get a whole bunch of bondage werewolves. So I mean, that is also where you get holidayers in the upper right, like living in cabins and shit. So yeah. Anyway, continuing on here,
yeah.
I flirt with the succubus, which I'm sure won't turn out badly for me at all.
She will smile at your flirtations and say you're definitely a charming individual. But she is taking a vow of chastity.
I mean, Neo will look genuinely curious at that. How come you've done that? Sex is fun.
Well, it helps to denying my baser urges helps me to control my powers, so I don't drain everyone I come across.
So you're saying if I were happen to be a little bit too charming, then I might end up, you know, and then she'll...
Desiccated husk lying
Yeah,
on the table?
yeah.
I mean, all people do in church is kneel down and pray. Makes you think.
I've got fort saves.
Oh, she's the
She
kind of
gives
girl
you-
you bring 'em to your mother.
She gives you a wink and says, "It's not the worst way to go."
No, absolutely. I mean, it's somewhere in the list of less horrible ways for me to die.
I don't know. It sounds
It
pretty
is,
dry.
however, definitely a way to go.
Yeah. And she's like still holding up her cock. She's like, still turned on. That's kind of annoying. She will pay for a happy ending, I guess, before she's done.
All right. Happy ending from
Yeah.
Tagiata. Whoever fucking named Tagiata.
Well, I mean, yeah. Thuggy. It's a bit off-putting to go like, "Hey there, Thug Giata," or whatever your name is. I would like a hand job from a bunch of fairies.
He doesn't have the fairies yet.
Oh, so it's just from him?
Just him.
Oh, I'll pass.
Well,
Wow, that's fucked up.
not him. Tagiata is a genderless and sexless individual who gives massages with machine-like precision.
Pass.
They are very good at them.
I don't. That's fine. I would prefer.
Really?
Yeah, no. I didn't realize exactly what it says on the tin was literal. It's like a double literal statement. Yes, no. I'm afraid I will.
Golden pancakes.
Yeah, no.
How
I
does
will.
he do a happy ending though? Then how does that work?
He has
gun.
hands.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
boring.
Clank, clank, clank.
That's what a happy ending is.
give you
They
the
don't
clamps.
climb
Is
on the
it?
table and fuck you.
Oh,
They
Yeah, no. It
draw.
usually is a handy, but yeah, no. Nie has a type, and that type isn't sexless, genderless robos.
I mean, he has magic fingers.
So.
Whoa, you can't just assume. He
Nie has
His hands are
Nie
literally
has
magic.
magic lots of shit. Most of it she would not want to touch a penis.
Poor Tagiata. never going to level up, never going to get those fairies.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, no, Nio's not into that.
Too fucking.
He's
yeah.
gonna get fairies.
When we started playing this game, I had each person add a shop to a haven, and somebody decided to add Thugiata and say he was gonna have a bunch of fairy masseuses who would always like swarm over somebody to give them a massage.
You know, like the Disney princess equivalent of a
It's
massage.
kind of adorable.
Yeah, exactly. But right now it's just a fucking robot. He doesn't have his pixies yet.
It keeps him honest.
Yeah, no, I'll come back to him for like the business version, the full body. I'll go get my happy ending with a mouthful of pancakes and a lady on my Schwanson.
Okay.
But it's actually from the pancakes.
The Haven House of Pancakes, gotcha.
Yeah, might as well try desperately to give them some level ups because it's an expensive, it's more less expensive, more just a time consuming process to level up a place like that.
What would you like to get from House of Pancakes?
You know what? She's been gone for 2 days. She's just spent her entire time just getting worked over by a very attractive, if chaste, succubus. She's gonna go for the Annihilator and Under the Table.
Alright. On the table, 20. And the Annihilator.
Yep. You know,
Alright.
she's done it before.
Yeah. You can still compete if you want to save the money. But
No, I mean, it's more important
don't
they
have
get the money in the first place.
alright.
Taking it slow.
Alright. So Nia gets a tattoo and goes to get a BJ.
Yep. Studio BJ.
How about the rest of you?
I mean, Wu Zhen's been a goddamn tube for 2 days. You know what she's doing? She's fucking petting her horse. Poor horse.
Poor
Pet that
Hulu.
horse.
Oh, who wants
Hey,
the horse? Oh yeah, fuck. Keep scrolling up. I forgot I put that there.
It's like,
When was that? Because of the way I have it zoomed, it's never on screen, and then I just scrolled more upwards.
Cunts.
So many cunts.
I'm pretty sure you just had cunts the first time, and like next week when they didn't delete it, you also had so many cunts.
That sounds like me. I won't lie. That does sound exactly like how I would do it. You know what? I've still got my tablet plugged in. Time to draw some cute stuff. What shall I do? I drew all over Keena's maps in Keena and D as well.
Draw a very cute rendition of cunts. So many cunts.
A cute rendition of cunts.
Fancy.
Draw a literal cunt.
I'm on Twitch. I shouldn't really do that.
Oh, no, see, you could have just said, no, I can't draw.
Oh, no, no,
Or something like funny like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
could
went
have,
for
but, you know.
Sketch out your tramp stamp.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Let's see here. Oops, shit.
I'm gonna go to Anice's menagerie.
Yeah. Okay.
Or more importantly, I'm gonna go check out the new mall stuff.
Right.
Glance over the other ones, and then actually stop at the menagerie.
Well, you see Taryn Crumperdinck's back with a selection of books on sale, and there's somebody selling religious icons, and there's somebody selling these weird tentacle monsters in jars.
In German.
I will vaguely remember that we probably should have bought the book about the Gripply from Taryn Crumperdinck last time he was here, but it's too late now.
Just has a picture of goddamn wizard fuckhole
Mm,
saying,
yeah, stay away from this fucker.
It's like that one movie, just a photograph saying, don't believe his lies.
So how's the menagerie set up? Will it have like them in containers and then like descriptions of what it is, or
them in jars, and Anise can inform you as to what they can do.
Alright. She'll walk around and then ask what the breed leech is.
Fucking nightmare. Goddamn, super fucking nightmare.
She will describe it as basically an organic penis extender.
Yeah, sure.
It's organic.
It-
Just
look at them.
holding up a giant
It
leech.
attaches to its host and basically acts as like a sheath over the penis, making it longer and girthier and completely transmits sensations.
Do a thinking pose. Then I'll ask if it's able to be removed without killing it, in case I like grow another dick and would like to switch it up.
To be fair, that's a reasonable.
As long as you have the proper containers nearby.
As long as you have salt.
Please don't. Well, no. I mean, they fucking love salt.
And how
Decent.
does it
Okay.
interact with transformative magic? Would it be like, would it take precedence? Would the magic take precedence? Would they do some kind of crazy mixing? Her eyes just start glowing when she thinks about crazy mixing.
I suppose it would depend. When if transformative just changes its penis shape, it shouldn't affect the exterior of the breed leech. If it transformative causes your penis to grow, the breed leech should
Explode.
match it, as long as it is not growing too big or too quickly.
It's just a horrifying, like, you just, every time it turns out that you're already so big, whenever you get an erection, it just fucking explodes. Just, there's a tearing noise. And then
Douses you and your partner
in exploded leech bits, yes. So fucking
Gross.
gross.
Yep.
That's how they reproduce.
Oh yeah, they just explode into spores.
Ah.
And not even explode the spores, they explode into more leeches.
That's like the fucking bee grenade again. Bees.
Basically slimes, except leeches.
I think I would like to buy one of these.
God, it is really hard to draw in Roll20. The fucking pen tool is a piece of ass.
There's a reason why no one draws in Roll20.
Yeah.
Except for a glorious drawing
is it-
page, of course.
She
Is it
asked
easy?
if you would like her to attach it for you.
With her mouth.
I was just about to ask if help would be available.
On hand.
About to ask if I could do it myself or if help would be available.
Some people find it daunting to attach the first time.
Why not?
She asks you behind a curtain, says not to frighten other people in the mall.
They just see her drop trowel, reveal that monster already, and then just the fucking breed leech gets planted onto it. There we go. That is how the tramp stamp looks, and it would wrap her a little bit around the sides. But as I mentioned, I can't really edit any lines, so I couldn't make anything look neater. So any mistakes stayed as I drew it.
Or you just select the individual line and delete it.
Harder to do than it sounds. Especially when they're all like this. And there you go.
All right, so she will pluck the leech out of the jar.
Ugh.
Get on her knees in front of you. Take your dick into her hand and get it hard, and then slip the leech over the end, which it feels kind of cold and slimy.
Woohoo.
Not the most pleasant feeling immediately.
I'm drawing the brood leech now.
She slips it down to the base, where its mandibles dig in.
Ugh. Oh god, it's got mandibles. All right.
And you can suddenly feel like cool air flowing over the exterior of the leech.
1 second. Let's just give him some nightmarish mandibles.
And a gun.
And a gun. He'll also be holding a gun like a fucking old-timey gangster.
It'll be in the likeness of Fariba. You're a gun now.
Technically, the top right one is the cannon breed leech. Though yours looks like a very angry boo. And I love it.
I'm just too fucking childish. I'm just mischief when I've got the fucking tablet plugged in. What color would you say the inside of it is? Oh, here we go. Fleshy
It's
and
a nice
pink.
color of flesh, mahogany brown.
I already started. There you go.
I would have said dark red, but
Okay.
Yeah,
1 second.
see, that's the tricky thing about leeches. You'd assume it's dark gray, but no. It's more sinister than that. It's like a moth, really.
There we go.
you'd assume it's dark red, but it's more sinister than that.
It's
Actually,
a soft, a gentle beige. A gentle
That would
peach
be
even.
very
It's actually bright bubblegum pink.
It's actually a source non-texture color. Like bright orange or whatever it was.
It's actually a non-Euclidean color. I know. How can colors be non-Euclidean? I don't know. But this one is.
It's actually just a picture of your mother. It always changes the viewer.
There we go.
Oh my god.
I'm just delighted with myself. I'm too fucking childish. There you go, that's what you've put on your penis. I hope you're happy.
But also in tattoo form.
God damn it. Why? It's horrifying.
Yep. Nia's butthole is never going anywhere near Paraiba again.
You don't know what happened to Paraiba's penis.
This is true. For the moment she finds out.
So
Honestly, it's probably been 5 minutes.
once firmly attached, you now have an alien-style penis.
Woo.
Ugh.
Considering how wait, you didn't try hard to get a horse cock. You tried hard to get a centaur body.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had a horse cock from the ring. I
Very
got the
true.
thing that turns my cock into a horse cock.
So yeah.
Which is why I was asking about the transformative magic.
As long as it doesn't grow too big.
You know, Nia has a thing that she would like to try, and that is offer her chandelier a chance to try translating itself, because I mean, it's still a soul and all that shit.
You mean the ghost inside of your chandelier?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Huh.
it just is a chandelier.
I mean, she's a lovely chandelier. You know, if I disappear for periods of time, then she might get lonely. If she's able to translate into something, that might be kind of nice for her.
She was in a wizard tower for like 1,000 years.
Exactly, and she didn't, you know, only. So, you know,
She was just saying, hey, I want to, like, fuck that dude across the hall.
there is
Damn.
that. She'd want to. I mean, and I could give her a body to get her fuck on.
Except the guy is dead. You killed him.
Yeah, whatever. Nia doesn't care. Nia is not a pragmatist. So yeah, no, so she's not selfless. She's a pragmatist.
What guy is dead?
It's just the
I
golem.
don't,
He's not
I don't
dead.
remember him.
Yeah,
being-
it wasn't dead. We just
Yeah.
didn't bring the golem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
would
no,
it
like,
it work? I guess I will try and bring that up with the translators. Like, is it possible for a ghost to get translated?
Can we just stick the entire
Ah.
chandelier in this meat pod?
Doesn't have a corporeal body, so they don't think it would.
No.
That's a chandelier, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a corporeal chandelier that she lives in.
Unless
a
it
housing.
isn't.
It's also a spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
What happens if a ghost possesses a ghost?
I don't
Hmm.
think the ghost anchor counts, but they can look into it.
I mean, yeah, it might be an interesting application of science if you can jam a body in a translated soul.
Swear to God, next session we're gonna come back and the entire town is just in the shape of a chandelier floating in the sky.
Everyone's turned into chandeliers, yeah. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
Now we have to fight through the entire town, killing everyone for chandeliers.
Yeah.
You have to kill the chandeliers, lit wicks, and lamp ends.
Oh no.
All the while, the really bad rendition of Lavender Town theme plays.
Oh, there's a really fucking great Lavender Town remix. I need to find that again. It was like it was very good.
Wait, who's Delia?
Who's who?
Delia.
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 The stonemason? Who's the stonemason?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a rock hard stuff here.
She works with Jack Carpenter to make buildings and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's the godboard lady.
Ah, yeah.
She's so tall. I'm like really ruined all people games in Haven after.
She was the Carpenter's level 2 bonus.
Yeah.
And I will eventually return home and indeed keep my chandelier company as well as my book slave. Make sure she's not been feeling lonesome while I've been gone for 2 days. Usually she comes with, but in this case she couldn't really translate with me.
I've been torturing the dog girl for 5 days straight.
So got up Lemonade.
I don't know what
there
light
it
is
comes.
anymore.
Ta-da.
There it is.
Yep. And I
It's
got
good
Lemonade
stuff,
with
big
it.
boy. Next time on Eternity. No.
Much better. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I scratched the inside of, like, you know, the very toppest bit.
Sure.
I'd scratched it before, and I had like a small scab, and it pulled a nose hair, which is the fucking most unpleasant thing to catch you off guard. It's just made me real.
Sounds pretty bad.
It's made me all sniffly and eye watery.
Okay. So they're coming back. Gonna need help with puppies soon. But not now. So, Carterford went to the mall and got a new dick.
Mm-hmm.
EA went to a tattoo parlor and got a new tattoo.
Yep. And then
There's
got a beach
everybody
and then
else.
went home.
Up to,
I'm going to hang out with Andari too.
of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, how's Laka coping after she's got to spend some time in the sun and just get down to clown with her baser instincts?
Jesus, why'd you have to rub it in? Jesus, woman. Just say the sun little ladder.
Well, it's 2 days till the end of the month right now. It's like the 26th or the 28th, I think, since we were gone for 2 days. So that's okay. I'm going to, after being allowed into the sun, Lacquer will go, after coming out, will go and get the greater blessing from the Temple of Hod.
It's a great blessing.
Being able to be in the sun has strengthened her faith, so that's good. Unfortunately, I don't have any money to buy anything really.
Not yet, at least.
Third, could we? Could you just make some like mental stat cybernetics so that I can have a reason to buy cybertech? And make it not twice as expensive for no reason at all?
It's not twice as expensive.
Yes, they are.
It's like 25% more.
No, the cybertech
expensive.
is twice as expensive as magical equivalents.
They don't stop working in a zone of anti-magic.
That's come up.
Yeah, but when have we ever in any game encountered a anti-magic zone?
All right, let's be fair here. In this game, we
I
probably
don't think ever.
There was one at the Wizard Tower. You weren't there for that.
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, there has been an AMZ. Although only the once, and back then we didn't need magic. I don't know.
Well, if we encounter an anti-magic zone, I'm not gonna be of any help anyway. So there's literally no point, I guess. Then, because
I'll look into it. Yeah.
psionic stuff already costs a fucking arm and a leg.
Psionics are needlessly expensive. It's very silly.
Psionic stuff. So I can't really do anything, I guess. Really, I'm just.
Yeah, that's true.
Just put your mind to it.
Yeah, I'm happy. I got my tramp stamp.
Yeah, you don't want to go get a tramp stamp or what's it?
The fucking mysticism for spell damage.
Get a leech attached to your penis.
I don't have a penis.
Do you want to get a penis?
No, not really.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Penis attached to your penis.
Yeah, what if you just like attach?
Would you like to receive some penis?
Hey, lady.
You want you want some fuck?
I brought you blue.
Husband's love.
I just want to smash.
Becky, let me smash.
Let me smash.
Becky is hodo.
Is forever drinking an ultra horse beer? Is that a transformative that you've just chucked?
Roller chug.
Third are the enhanced beers just like 100% chance for the normal effects? Or is that like, do they have more?
Yeah, they just have a splash of vanilla in it. It's just to make them sell more.
Oh, delicious vanilla.
They're the normal
And it's
TFs, they
been
just
duping
have
us
no
all
chance of failure. If I remember good. So
My
you still have
brain
to
don't
roll
just-
for the
yeah.
effect.
Yeah, just a guaranteed TF.
This is the moment you finally get your
you're
creepy dick
drinking-
leech, you get an extra horsey penis and immediately kill it. Damn it!
Hulks out.
I
Oh, shit.
guess I will. I don't know. How are the people in Haven generally like? Do they are they put off by vampires? I noticed that there is this place called the Crypt over there.
It's because that's our
It seems like a
actual
lot of
crypt.
people don't actually know about vampires
Mm.
for the most part.
I mean, this is weird guy who like brings out a bunch of rats and just kind of
Yeah.
occasionally, but no one cares. He's weird.
They've had a
the crypt
gamma
actually-
disease to get used to it over the last couple of months, I guess.
The crypt actually has nothing to do with the vampires either. So
Oh,
It's just a crypt.
let's see.
It isn't just a crypt. It's a magical. What is it? She has a vault for dangerous magics.
Oh, I see.
It's cool. She's a good neighbor. Sometimes bring her a
I
cup
guess
of sugar.
you know I'm gonna go down to the. I guess I'll go. I need to start doing some feeling out for stuff. So I'm going to go downstairs in the safe haven from my room. I'm gonna ask the bar. I'm gonna ask them, the people down there, what people are like in this area about when they like do they people hate dislike weird vampires or anything like that, or 'cause some people
What?
don't like vampires.
there's a big
Some people-
difference between vampires and weird vampires.
well, I guess some people just think vampires are weird and creepy. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't like the whole blood drinking thing. But how are people around here? Do you think
They don't know how to be
they
positive.
open?
They're very negative.
Are they? What do you think?
You're asking the people at Safe Haven. They'll say, as long as vampires, don't just go blah 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 in the night.
Well, that's rude.
Adult people.
That would be.
Got no problem with them.
I'm sure they're. Yeah. I mean, they have had a couple of months to get used to Gavin Laziz's odd antics.
I see. All right. Well, I
Of
don't
course,
want to.
They don't have anything like that they can serve vampires, so
Well, I know that. That's why I'm asking
they
you.
they don't frequently deal with them.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's understandable. I
That
guess.
changes today. Gotta crack open a person full of Bloodweiser.
All right. Well, I need to.
I'm gonna guess everyone's
Maybe-
reaction is basically like, another one? Well, okay. Alright.
As long as you aren't like Gamel.
I don't think Lacquer is like Gamel.
No.
I think I need to stop. I need to find a food source that is not a dead person. That are not dead bodies. I mean, that's fine in the field, but when I'm home and we're in Haven, I need to find some people who wouldn't mind
Some living, breathing snack time.
Yeah, and suddenly
some
pops up.
snack time.
How do you feel about slavery?
Well, I mean, that's fine, but I don't have any of those.
We can always go back and visit the slavers down at whatever city that was. It's actually
Isn't that
remember the
really
name.
far out of our way, though?
This also being the place that is ultra motherfucking prejudiced against the undead.
Yeah,
I
don't they
mean-
also hate vampires? I've heard they hate undead.
They pretty much consider
Initiative hide.
undead to be filth or something, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty oblivious to the vampire threat.
It still doesn't help if you're calling yourself a threat.
Yeah, they're like, what? But okay. So they don't really know. They don't really can't tell the difference between a person and a vampire.
You worship a sun god they'd never expect it.
They're,
I am a little bit strange like that.
they're fairly uncommon in the Fey Wilds. I don't think we really flourish here, exactly. Low population density, just critters running around. I think most typical vampires would stray away from this and stay in thick cities. Exactly why I wanted to come here.
Well, it would if we get the chance to. It would be nice. Maybe I could get something more permanent to feed off of. But until then, I don't. But I
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure
anything
the
like that.
employees at the House of Pancakes wouldn't mind offering a neck if you explained your situation.
Just pick
I
the one
imagine
who's
you'd probably be
diabetic.
more-
They'll be delicious.
I
Well,
imagine you'd be more eloquent than I am. When I'm Gamble Z's, I'm the best at being eloquent.
Are you?
I'm the best at the word. The eloquent.
I am word good. Okay.
I do a
I'm not-
strong.
okay.
I do the strongest word, you guys.
Do strong word. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to do like basically a gather information check, except my gather information is to find people who wouldn't mind being snacked on
You want some
in
suck?
exchange for something. In exchange for something, like money or something or whatever.
Something. Wink, wink.
I mean, you have 4 arms. It would be a shame not to put them all to use.
I do have 4 arms. It's nice having 4 arms again. It was so strange having only 2.
How do you fuckers manage with your 2 arms?
All right. Make your.
What even is my fucking...
You gather information.
That's just diplomacy, I think.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go into settings and set your role types to simple. Otherwise you'll get
Okay,
double
you're a
up.
diplomat.
That's pretty good.
Diplomats well. Spell succeeds.
Let's see. Who would be down to clown?
And once I make a list of people, I'm going to I'll pick someone. To
How about a
approach.
great big old blood rager shark girl?
There's not a whole lot in terms of civilians around yet, so. Let's...
Well, I mean, beggars can't really be choosers. Lacquer does have some specific tastes.
What are Lacquer's specific tastes? What floats
You know
Lacquer's
that.
boat?
You don't know.
The sun.
Lacquer is a mysterious lady.
I feel like
Probably
Nia
like-
might ask at some point during this. Like, how long are we staying here?
In Haven?
Yeah. Long enough to get our dosharuni? Oh no.
I can
That's what I
fly
think.
back here and pick it up.
Ravioli, reveal our dashioli.
Yeah, in a week our tokens that we had converted into gold will be delivered.
Did Third have to go pick up the
No.
titles?
I was looking at who would be interested.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
people started talking.
I forgot. Sorry.
Riot would be interested to see how that works.
Who? Which one?
Riot.
Oh yeah, right.
One sparkler vendor.
Sparkler? Oh, it's
Riot is a fucking...
Riot.
He's a riot.
Anise at the mall would be interested to see how it would work.
Anise.
The menagerie lady.
The one with the creepy penis leeches, you know.
Oh.
Sir Gerald owes your party a debt
Sir Gerald.
and
The frog boy.
would be alright paying it off that way.
Frog boy.
Yeah. He would taste like chicken.
Sir Gerald.
You never saw Sir Geralt. I don't think
I don't
he's
know
on
who
the
that
list
is,
in
yeah.
any way. No, he was a Gripply swashbuckler.
Okay.
He is currently a member of the town guard.
Okay.
What ho, etc. There he is.
Tally ho.
Tally ho!
Tally ho!
Ah,
Keeps getting bigger.
he's like the Nicolas Cage face all over again. Oh, it sounds like they're
Alright,
back.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
No,
Don't let them
Don't leave
see
that.
it.
I'm gonna just
It's
scroll up
so
to the tramp
big.
stamp.
Why did you leave it? You son of a bitch.
Just gonna. Ah, fuck
Hello.
you!
It's just. Eh.
I can't think of any Slippy jokes. I'm sorry. But that would be the time.
That's
Yeah.
the joke.
So yeah, do you think we're gonna be? We should hang around for a week, guys.
I think so.
Shrug.
I don't think I can even buy any psionic items until we finish the quest for the crystal stuff.
Hmm.
You might as well go partying.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess over the week or so, Nia will be spending some time in the safe haven because it is a place with which to do drinkery.
Also, it's safe.
It is a safe haven. No, she doesn't believe in safety. Far too
No
paranoid for that.
secrets here.
Nia is the person who always sits in the back left corner with her
Nah,
back
because
to
they
the wall.
expect you to be in the back left corner with your back to the wall. Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Next level paranoid.
That's next level paranoia. Next level.
Yeah, no,
God damn it.
she's
Nia.
literally got like the floor for being paranoid.
So like, do you sit in like next to the door then, or next to a window that you can promptly like just jump through?
She prefers just comfort in general, and she has Flam, who is a big fucking doggo. So like, if there is a comfy like long chair or something that Flam can chill out beside, then that's what she'll just pick.
Okay. Now you see what she should do. She should sit by the fire and have like one of those fire pokers that's just within her arm's reach.
This is true. This would work.
Just so in case there's a problem, you can just reach over and gah!
Yeah. So I mean, I have Flam, and he's a much better weapon in general than anything I can pick up.
That is true.
Yam yam yam. He's a good bok, and he's much better at taking a hit than Nie is, because his AC is 28.
Nia is a lot squishier.
Nie is squishier at 19, which is honestly quite respectable for a hunter. I think it's 19. Yes, it is 19. Armor plus Dex plus Ring of Deflect. So yeah, if Lacquer is about, I suppose Nie will do the requisite, you know, asking questions and shit. For instance, what brought you here in the first place?
Get fucking interrogated.
Yep. Yeah, no. It's just, this isn't an interrogation or a questioning to make sure that there isn't a reason to watch her back more than usual. Peace ain't.
God damn it, we can't stay in town for a week. That'll put them on the new merchant cycle. And then Third will have to come up with new merchants
No,
in 10 days.
Well, no,
just
but
get
Third was
off.
also warned that that was going to happen, so maybe she's even got it ready.
And then I'd have to make a run to the slave city.
I mean, I'd be all for going down to the slave city after Crystal Adventure.
I'd be down for the Paradise City, where the grass is greener, the girls are pretty. Yeah, Neo will be sat around in Safe Haven in what she considers to be more casual clothing, which is effectively like, I suppose, tight pants, a corset, and a jacket.
Okay.
Probably with just her leg crossed over to obscure the bulge. That bulge.
Right. Oh, hang on a second.
He's about to get, I don't know, clubbed with a bong.
Please,
Bonged with a bong? I don't know. I don't know where to find out. Either that or he immediately ran out of battery because he's been pacing too far away from his PC.
No.
No?
No. That is not what happened.
Did you get noms?
I am getting noms. Someone also came home. Right, just as I was about to start talking, so I had to mute myself.
Fair.
It's not fair. You're banned. Banned. Banned.
Oh no. Band practice.
Band practice.
Death
No,
penalty.
it's no such thing as that. Like, well, all right. Well, what are you asking again? Is why am I? Why
Yeah,
did I come here?
what brought you here and away from wherever the fuck it was you came from in the first place?
Why do you exist?
Why are
Well,
you?
Well, see, you're familiar with a bit more familiar with me now. I'm a bit of a strange vampire. What with the whole sun worshipping thing?
Hit throw boats.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the psychic powers thing is generally pretty standout. Most people just do magic or shoot guns or stab with
I
sharp
could.
things.
I seemed interesting and different than what other people would do. I had considered for a long time to be try and channel my power into being a sorcerer, but I decided to try and be a bit. I wanted to stand out more, and be a bit more esoteric. So I went down a path that was a bit less traveled.
Psionics
Hold-
are a
hold on.
choice.
Hold on. I decided to learn how to like throw boats and kill people in my mind to stand out in a crowd.
I mean, yeah, don't stand out in the crowd by killing everyone with brain boats.
Brain boats, no.
It's the guy who summons the ghost trains.
Rude motherfucker.
And as you've seen, it has a bit more. I can do a few things that regular spellcasters cannot do.
Yeah, I
And
suppose so.
have
Fair
throwing-
enough.
Sweet, sweet sugar.
But yeah. And so you're just wanting to stand out and different somehow brought you over to here, huh?
Well, no, that's different. My intention of coming here doesn't have anything to do with standing out, really. It has more to do with the whole sun worshipping that I do. See, the goal. I mean, I have a lot of time, effectively an unlimited amount of time to go about my business, but my goal is to. I guess it is actually to stand out. I suppose now that I think about it a bit harder, I want to stand out to Hod, and eventually prove that I am deserving of some sort of mercy or blessing to counteract my state of being, the whole
Ah, right. Sunlight hurting
inability to be in the sun without dying.
thing. Yeah. Okay. No, I can
want to-
appreciate that.
So I came to this strange place where civilization has not really come to. I want to do I want to do fantastical things and earn a strong name so that I can be found worthy of the sun's light again.
Understandable. Alright, fair enough. Nod and sip a drink.
I suppose it's a bit more personal, but I have this thing I do each month. At the dawn of the first day of every month, I go to the tallest building in the area that I can find, and I wait for the sun to rise, and I then will disrobe myself and allow the sun to touch me, even though it is extremely dangerous and painful. But for a brief moment, I get to feel the warmth of the dawn on me.
I see.
I can only last a few seconds, but those seconds are important to me.
Quick shot, jeez.
That day is actually coming up fairly soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, try not to die in the sun then.
Oh, I will try.
To not?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose dying in the sun might be I don't know, one of your okay ways to go for the whole religious
fetish?
reason thing.
Well, I'd prefer not to die.
Of course.
Period.
I can agree with that.
Well, I suppose one could say I'm already dead, but
Call it like receased.
Yes, a proud benefactor of Reese's Cups.
Yeah, alright.
it's nice to know that some of the people around here don't really care about what I am. That's nice.
Well, I
It's
mean,
weird that all
it's...
these people are just despondent and only care about money.
Yeah,
Some people are not so friendly.
I imagine so. I came from a possibly shitty situation. It's a frontier town, you know, fresh start, build it up how you want it to be. I want this place to get, like, big, but not so big. And then to just, you know, quit while I'm ahead with a shit ton of money and just be comfortable until I'm dead. It'll be great. That's the plan, at least.
Well, it sounds like a nice plan.
Yep. I mean, the initial entry point is an incredible quantity of danger, but I'm of the opinion that if it was meant to kill me, then it'll kill me. Up until that point, though, I'm going to do my best to, you know, not get murdered.
That would be good. I would dislike seeing you dying.
Huh. Okay.
You're first.
And he's like, oh, okay. Fair enough. I tend to look at most people as, like, you know, ablative armor.
Ablative armor.
Noticed by now.
Yeah, as most have probably have noticed, to be perfectly honest. Except for Flam here, and she will pat her doggo. He's a good boy.
One person who almost died.
Yeah, exactly. Except she
Flam
doesn't
is
see
a very
him as
nice
well.
dog. Is a very nice dog.
Yep. There have been others since Flaum, well, before Flaum even. And she'll, I guess, raise an arm and then wave it and reveal that there are a number of collars all tied around it. Flaum has been here with me for a while.
Are those all companions?
Yep.
Animal companions?
That have come and gone.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it kinda sucks.
And on this other arm are the collars of my sexual partners who have come and gone.
But wait, nee, that's the same arm.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's like she's got that arm covered in collars, and then, you know, the other arm is the one made of wood.
So why is your arm made of wood?
Well,
Chronic masturbation.
yeah, you see, I jerked off so much that my palms got hairy, and I had no choice for it but to cut my entire arm off.
Seems a little extreme.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, the end result is a pretty cool arm.
You see, when you got wood, if you have wood, then it just solves your wood problem very quickly.
Yes, no, actually, I put on a ring of stillness. You know, creates a zone of silence effectively, except it also prevents people from doing things like breathing. And I can hold my breath for like a good fucking ages, frankly. But it wasn't long enough, and the ring needed to be cut off my finger because I couldn't remove it. Otherwise, I would suffocate to death.
The ring
However,
couldn't be removed.
correct, yes. My finger
Was it
sure could.
cursed?
Yeah.
Oh.
A Gamel still has it, but he doesn't have to worry because, you know, doesn't have to fucking breathe. Indeed, you wouldn't have to worry about it either.
You can't just say that.
I suppose.
But yes, when the ring
Why
was
did
cut
you-
off and stuck back on, it didn't heal good.
So why did you wait?
You
Why did
gambled
you
the
cut
ring
off the
away.
whole arm then? Couldn't you just snipped off the finger?
Well, I mean, the reality is,
Some fencing involved.
yeah, the reality is I'm a hunter, and having an arm like this that is technically hardier and less flammable than, you know, a normal arm is, all things considered, pretty good news.
How well the arm is.
Have you considered going and talking to those people up at the fort there with all the technology? They seem to have mechanical arms that are pretty interesting.
Sure, but then I wouldn't have a magical one instead. I imagine it would
suppose.
cost me a whole lot more money and be detachable. This is basically part of me. And she'll wiggle her fingers. Can feel through it just fine.
That's good.
Yes.
I've been thinking about seeing if they can create some kind of implant for myself. Maybe something to make me make my. I suppose I'm already very strong in the mind, but it never hurts to be more powerful, I suppose. That would let me do more things, I guess. Be
Yeah.
more
Second.
effective.
No, I can't blame you for that.
We have to think about this for a moment. Can a dead person actually get a brain implant? I mean, does that actually still work?
Yeah.
My brain works just fine.
You're dead. For vampires, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, it probably wouldn't work for a zombie. Unless you do, it does work for a zombie, and it's amazing, and it suddenly becomes intelligent. Like, oh goodness, what have I been doing all of this time? I need to brush my teeth. I've been eating brain for ages.
Do you know what brain does to your mouth?
Oh,
Your breath?
I have such a terrible case of dry mouth.
It's like a desert in here.
You know, they
I've
say
been
the
dead
brain
for
is mostly
years.
water, but it just doesn't feel like it.
This person must have had a very dry sense of humor.
Ha! Gosh, did you get it?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of brain humor.
Remember I made that joke.
Yeah, it's a zombie joke, you see.
Skull joke.
You see, my mother always told me I should eat my brain food.
Ugh,
Ugh,
delicious head cheese.
zombie puns are just so bad.
Yeah, they're a real killer.
They're real rotten, all right.
The problem is that after a while, it's like eating a dead horse.
Oh, come
That
on.
was weaker than mine.
That was a stretch.
I don't
I
Oh,
approve.
come
I didn't get that
on.
one.
Beating a dead horse.
With
Oh,
zombies, so it's eating a
Eating
dead
a
horse.
dead horse.
I see. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
I thought I was being clever.
It was. It
Man.
was super smart. Yeah. So, do you do the whole blood drinking thing? I know that I've seen you nom on a few people when we've iced them.
Well, I am a vampire. It is something I have to do every so often, at least every week, in order to continue living. Although, like every other person, I would like to eat more often, preferably every day.
Huh. That must be inconvenient, unless your gambler's using you like eating rats.
Does he eat rats? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, no, he likes to chow down on them.
He used to. I think he stopped.
I think,
caring
yeah,
for
he's
rats.
probably. I believe he's upgraded from rats now to slaves, but beforehand he was a regular rat muncher.
Well, I can't say that I've been that desperate before. Although, a couple of times I have had to be a bit unsavory with my needs.
Unsavory.
There-
Oh,
there
force
was a
yourself. Yeah, no
wonderful
worries.
for
Whatever.
other Stuff, right?
If you need it, then you need it.
A couple of times I've had to. I hope you don't think less of me.
Nope. Just joking. I'm a pragmatist. I couldn't give a shit less about most people.
A couple of times I've had to use my magical talents to convince people to let me feed on them.
Oh, that? I thought you had to, like, choke them out and drink them. That's even less bad than I imagined. Wouldn't worry about it. I'm continuingly convinced that amongst our group, I'm probably the shittiest amongst us all. At the very least, my moral compass isn't so much broken as I, threw it into a fire somewhere and stamped out the ashes afterwards.
Well, you have been a satisfactory traveling companion thus far.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be good at stuff and improve situations because, tends to serve me. So I look out for. Oh, it's happening in Paraiba.
Did you already have hooves?
I did.
Okay, you got your centaur body.
You got that toric booty.
Your size increases to large, and you get the undersized weapons trait,
Ooh.
which means you wield weapons as though you're one size category smaller.
Amazing.
For the sake of like balance / normalcy, do I keep the like the
Huge tits.
stone person racial stuff?
Yep. You don't
Alright.
change races to centaur.
Okay, good.
You have one gimpy hoof.
That's your My Little Pony name, Gimpy Hoof. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's already a My Little Pony fan character that wears a gimp mask.
Probably. I would not be
probably.
surprised. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to look it up.
I'm not gonna look
For
it up.
my little Spanky. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, convincing someone that it is okay to eat on them is fine. I mean, the Paraiba convinces people that it's okay to bang her, and vice versa. I don't tend to convince people, I just sort of, you know, I'll go in for the diplomacy if it happens to be the easier route, but otherwise I kind of take what I need and want.
Alright, well, that's good to know.
And now Lacquer is aware that Nie is absolutely chaotic neutral.
That's fine.
She is so self-serving.
That is entirely fine.
Cool. And she's probably been drinking here at the safe haven for like over this week or so. I need to look at some prices and stuff. And see how much I put away, so to speak.
Yes, speaking of EXP and level ups, Steve the pirate.
Yo!
Yar, I just want to inform you that enough money has passed through Haven here, thanks to the likes of you. That there might be more visitors and residents. People are looking into moving down here on a more permanent basis.
You mean permanent?
Parm.
So there will be more people around. That's good.
Regular
dinner.
citizens and the like.
Oh, mooks, and she'll rub her mitts together.
Mooks?
That's nothing you
Probably shouldn't go around
particularly
calling
have to
them that.
Oh yeah, no, not to their faces.
Nothing you particularly have to concern yourself with. But you might want to look at bolstering the city guard.
Guard.
The city guard, Ferd.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You got any ideas on where we could, you know, get more people?
Don't rightly know.
Awesome. How about...
There's an arena, right?
There
That's
is. You think
Martially capable.
Martially capable, yes.
You know people.
Yeah, I suppose some might be willing to join the guard for a marginal fee.
Of course, there are going to be people who join up when they get down here anyway.
Yes, I was gonna say, I'm sure that there are a
Nobody
few
comes down
fighting
here
sorts.
to have
A jarb.
a job.
Alright.
Does he always speak like this?
Yes.
I'm Steve the pirate.
Are you actually a pirate?
He was actually a pirate.
He was actually a
Was?
pirate. Gosh.
Now he's the
Oh.
port authority.
Oh.
Authority.
Authority. Do you know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
It's a C.
Curses.
You might think it's R, but my first love is the C.
Yeah.
I heard a third. Third version of that. I'm pretty sure I've told it before too.
Have you?
I don't know
Are
any
you sure?
pirate jokes. I mean, I know why piracy is so addictive. They say that once you lose your hand, you get hooked.
What a pirate's favorite letter is. Most people would say R. Some people would say their only love is the C. But without P, I would be irate.
That's pretty good. What has 8 legs, 8 arms, and 8 eyes? 8 pirates. What do you call a pirate with 2 eyes and 2 legs? A rookie. Why does it take him so long to learn the alphabet? Because they could spend years at sea.
Alright. So, he's informing you that people are going to be moving down in here. Would you like to designate places for residential areas? Or you just want them to pop in wherever?
To this area down beneath the Fey ring.
Let's, you know,
Ostensibly further
the people with more money should probably be inside this set of walls, and otherwise start
true.
occupying up all around here. Like, if they ain't got fucking money, you know,
Up
they
where?
shouldn't. Top left, below the wood line.
Above the main pathway.
Like,
Up here.
Before the woods. But above the...
oh, that was weird. I scrolled while doing a line, and then it
Prime seafront property.
yeah, property.
Property.
Yeah, let's say like that for people who haven't got lots of money, and then
Poor Sasha gonna be surrounded by plebs.
that for people with the dosh. I mean, this side will eventually get gentrified, I'm sure. It's doing the S sideways with a roll 20 pen doesn't work, apparently. It will just drag downwards anyway. But oh well.
Okay.
What's a pirate's favorite fetish? Pegging.
Yeah.
They've certainly got the leg for it. Nice one, I'm sure. What does a vegan pirate do in jail? Starve.
But they get bread. And water.
Nah, they
They
don't.
don't get it.
I don't know. It's honestly, it'd probably do us a favor if all the
So-
vegan pirates disappeared.
Vegans actually can't eat bread.
It's bread!
So,
It's vegan! Bread
So?
is vegan!
nah.
Maybe with people with gluten allergies can't eat normal bread.
Pretend gluten
Like-
allergies.
No. Commercially sold breads might contain dairy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like eggs. Or
Really?
stabilizers.
Hold on. I'm gonna go get my bread.
We have a D&D game.
Okay.
Fucking, you can
Alright,
look
I'll
up
say
bread
that
any.
later.
You can look up bread anytime.
Like homemade banana bread.
Banana
Oh,
bread.
fuck you.
I really want some banana bread
I
now.
want
The place I used to work used to have Amish made banana bread, but then the Amish people left and we didn't have it anymore, and I was so sad.
Amish banana bread?
Like
Yeah, it's
made by
banana
the
bread that
Amish
doesn't like
people,
electricity.
and then they bring it in, and we sell it, and they probably got some of the money back.
Yeah.
Interesting. Was it really good?
It was so good.
Yeah.
That's why I bought like the whole thing whenever we got it in.
You would buy all of it?
I just bought the whole loaf
Oh, a whole loaf.
Yum yum
because
yum.
they were only like 1 or 2 pound loaves.
Ooh.
I need more than that. I can consume that in just a sitting easily. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, so Nia will do her socializing with Laka.
Does anybody else want to get a tattoo and or do any other building whatnot in town?
When our cash gets here, I know that I want a second tat.
Also, third, before I forget, what is my centaur friend's name? So I don't forget her again, that she exists again.
Centaur friend. What's centaur friend?
The unicorn tar follower I got.
Ah. Did she not have a name?
I'm pretty sure she did have a name, but I just like couldn't. I never wrote it down.
Santeri.
Let me
You have
pull.
a,
Let me pull
you have
the
a
unicorn
unicorn
village out.
follower?
Yeah, Unicorntar. I mean, Unitar sounds kind of insulting.
That is entirely what their tokens said. Unitars. Alecrane Village. Okay, I had to pull it out of what's that?
The archive.
The Archive. Where was she? Did she disappear? Did I delete her? No, that was her. Keisha. Keisha.
Awesome.
I should make a section over here for all your followers.
Kesha the unicorn. Spelt with. I don't know how
Everybody
you put a
die.
horn through a dollar sign. That's weird.
You just do a dollar sign and make it a horn instead of a slash.
But
There we go. I drew a unicorn tar over here.
There you go.
Amazing.
It's
The likeness is incredible, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Absolutely perfect.
Spitting image.
Yeah, I mean, a section for follows would be nice. I can see pictures of the cutie bork.
Might as well make that drawing a token. Just group it together, make a token.
Let's edit page settings.
I also had the cowgirl
Moo.
who was either just sitting at home or helping what's her face? Wu Zhen. But I don't know if she ever actually got to be helping Wu Zhen.
What?
+1 damage to melee attacks.
Wait, now I'm lost. I'm confused. What?
Like you should have been having +1 damage to melee attacks ever since the Galerton adventure, but I don't remember if I don't think I actually ever said anything about it.
Don't know. I mean, that was weeks ago, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
months ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't mention it.
Basically, Guard bought a slave and then equipped it to your follower slot.
Okay, I think I remember that happening. I might have written it down. Don't maybe like double check my damage to make sure. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
This is the way we find out that you don't even have those tokens anymore. I can't remember what ones they are.
Exist. See, we've been gone away from town so far, and all our slaves fucking starved to death. What the fuck? This campaign
No.
got grim.
No. Mine moonlighted at the Haven House of Pancakes.
Alright, so pulling in your followers. You guys want to like mark off sections?
I mean, we don't have control over those little
Like
tokens.
C, O, C, and D. Like, I mean, just sections down here, like where you want your followers to.
So you guys are all fine with slaves and stuff, right?
I mean, these ones are ones who are, well, like, it's their culture to enjoy getting slaved up, and if they're mistreated, they get, you know, the owner gets proper fucked up. Nia herself is actually genuinely against, like, standardized slavery, because she used to be one, and it involved a lot of people dying.
Did not stop her from.
Did not stop her from picking one up in the end. Expecting to be like, and now I release you. She's like, I don't, but I'm okay. I'm cool with this whole setup here.
So these people are all totally cool with. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, who's
So
that
it's-
one? That blue skin one. That's a cool token.
That
That's
is
a-
the chandelier.
That's my
Oh,
chandelier.
that's the chandelier.
Yeah, she's a
Oh,
cutie.
Okay,
Yeah, we caught a
that's pretty
Pokemon.
cool.
Yep, Hillary is a cutie.
I think she's a monster girl, encyclopedia girl.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Garblefront had
Yeah.
Unicorn and Cowgirl. Oh, okay. I think Kraus was DCL's?
Yeah. No,
Or not DCL, whatever.
whatever.
Whatever, Coons. Snack. Snack
The
price.
Dragon snack.
Whatever comes over here.
Yep.
Whatever gonna you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Heard you talking shit about me.
You don't often talk, so
I mean,
sure.
whenever people talk to Gamble, he talks, yeah.
Snack advice.
Just rename her Snack.
Why can't I put this text wherever I want it?
Hold down Alt.
Don't call me Snack. That's my slave name.
I prefer Rufus.
God damn it.
Gamma Seeds presents
The sacrifice.
Oh, hey,
So you can tell whatever guns in the session. Because things are bombs.
wrong. Added that one to the wrong group. Hot and hungry. I thought that said hot anal hungry. Clown finally has a place to go.
Yay!
Yeah.
Prime
Alright.
Walker.
So, where are you guys going to wait? for the
Yeah.
money to come in?
Yeah. People need their
Yeah.
dosharoonies. I want to get some sweet titty tat.
I want my armors.
Alright, so you're gonna wait 7 days.
You say
Well,
wait,
yeah.
more like we're gonna just fucking take some time off.
Do stuff.
Yeah. Relax, drink, socialize. Bang.
I can
Alright.
Like,
have
so fucking much.
give give Jack Carpenter the plans for my
The Death Star.
house upgrades.
If people are gonna dick around for a week, I'll just make runs.
Runs?
Make what?
Where do we need to go though that wouldn't require people to be there and or people to come back?
The Centaur Village and
Oh yeah.
the Druid Growth.
Wait, I remember something about the Centaur Village. Why did we have to go back to the Druid Grove? Oh, to make sure the one guy got there?
Well, that, and I want to talk to the training ground person about
Ah.
training town guards.
Ah.
I have to actually delete all that art now because the map is a large enough size that it makes it lag.
It's not that big either.
Yep,
I just added 5.
I know. But the game is like that.
On your end, maybe.
Yeah. I guess.
It's fine on my
Wait, what are we talking about?
penis in vagina
Kind of love.
Oh no!
for the sole
no.
purpose of procreation with the lights off.
Dude, you
It's
can't.
on.
Perforation.
Vade, you can't post that. It's pornography.
Just hand holding.
I gotta fucking. How does one remove a message without fucking like temp banning them or something?
Just ban him for like 2 seconds.
Oh,
What eh.
alright. He'll be back in 10.
So what place do these
Sorry,
guys
Vade,
do these?
you're in. I'll put porno in there.
So what place do did all these slaves come from?
Galardon.
Galardon.
Oh, that is the slavery place.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
At the very least, this one.
but that place is so far out of our pathway.
We can swoop down.
Bam.
We
Yeah,
need to go to the arena
okay.
anyway, so we can swoop down there and then come back up and hit the arena.
Why are you going to the arena?
Didn't
To get guards.
Steve the Pirate? Didn't Steve the Pirate literally just recommend it?
Recommended you find some guards.
And then
He
also recommended the
mentioned
arena.
the arena by name.
Alright, so Bob wants to put a house in that house that he drew, and get a home, and get a magic tat, and talk to Crumperdinger before he leaves.
I've been sitting here asking people if there's anything more they'd like to do.
He did say, and then we talked over him a bit, and then he typed it out, so I said it again because you don't
stop
read.
talking over him.
Yeah, stop. I have to speak in like 2-sentence-second fragments, otherwise people will start talking.
Pardon? Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
It's mean.
Okay. A house for Terran Crumperding.
I will fly to England and stab you in the spine.
You're doing an Irish accent for stabbing me in the spine.
What, are you saying that Irish people don't stab people?
Oh no, more like they
Or
aren't
do they just
English.
grasp?
They fucking hate that.
That one doesn't work.
It's a nice house.
I feel bad for deleting this house here.
So daintily
I'm
drawn.
just gonna move it. I'm just gonna move it. Shrink that a a little bit. And you wanted a library too, so. Bam. Got a little house with a little library attached. All right. What tattoo are you getting from the tattoo?
The 3 glowing iconographs and
Right.
the Cybra hypnotic.
Not a cyber art.
Wait, now I gotta find a place for my house, not Crumperdup's house. Where am I gonna put that house?
All right. So, glowing tattoo cost you 50 each.
I've got the materials, which I shall hand over.
Halves the costs. 5 each. And cyber art. You said something about hypnotic cyber art. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Well, it's not actually a thing, but it's a tattoo, and cyber art is also a tattoo. It's just a glowing tattoo
Okay.
that moves.
The cost of cyber art is 100 gold at the surgeon. And anything in the cyber tech section is reduced by 25%. So 75 gold to transform a tattoo into cyber art. Now, how many tattoos were you getting? How many are you transforming into cyber art?
3 using the glowing inks and 1 cyber art.
Okay. Just so I can add the XP.
How easy is Tattoo Lady to level up? Let's peep this.
She's technically got the next level queued up, but I don't have a quest for her
Fair
as
enough.
yet.
It's some kind of protection so that she can safely bring people to nut without rendering them soulless.
She gets a little gray exclamation mark above her head.
Oh, is that pale blue one where you haven't gotten to the week's rotation for it yet?
No, it's a bright purple thing. When you go to click on it, it says, "Would you like to buy us DLC?"
Yep, yeah, no, that sounds about correct.
More like the gray one. You guys aren't high enough level.
Alright.
Okay, and 75. Oh yeah, and so you guys wait for a week for your money to come in.
Yep.
And a boat comes in from Durazna. They are now working at installing a maternity ward in the Durazna expeditionary area. They will inform you that your children are growing decently.
Oh, fuck. So they come out as actual ants or like people?
They seem to have anthropomorphic qualities, yes.
Fuck.
So they're more like they're kind of like Formians.
It turns out that those ants we killed were Formians who were trapped in that form by the evil wizard, and now Nie's given birth to them in like new forms, freed them from their imprisonment.
That's fine. Nia would be a shitty parent, so she's not going to. I don't know. Would she check them out or not? I don't think that she would. Nia is not nice. She does not want to know her children because she's not a nice person.
So you've already waved away all responsibilities. So
This is true.
if you don't want updates, they won't update you.
No, Nia's family line ends with Nia.
All right. To answer Lacquer's question, the doctors will say yes, they do exhibit quite a number of Formian traits so far, but they haven't come to full term yet, so I'll have to wait.
Oh, well, you might say that these are some kind of Bugs Bunnies.
God
That's
damn
it. Did you goddamn it just hit the pun?
No, I costed this out and put it on my shopping list and nothing's lining up.
Yeah.
I will slap you in the shit.
Alright, do you want to
Just
add
Slap me in
cash
the
for...
shit?
Yeah. Right in the shit. Right, just lay that hand out across Biffkin's reg.
Right in the shitty tits.
Yeah.
That was what? 50 per each glowing tattoo, and 900 for the hypnotic, and 75 for cyber art.
900 for the hypnotic. What is the hypnotic? I don't know.
A bit warmly.
Fucking paste.
You want a specific tattoo from her? Okay. Please tell me these things. Unless it was on
It
your
was on my
thing.
shopping list. It was
Oh,
price.
well, I didn't
It didn't
I
have
didn't-
hot links because Pastebin doesn't do links.
read that part. Page has been removed.
Hypnotic Tattoo. This arabesque tattoo accentuates the bearer's movements. If it's visible, they gain +2 circumstance bonus on perform dance checks. Whenever they use the perform skill or bardic performance, they can choose a creature within 90 feet that can see their hypnotic tattoo. They take a -2 penalty on perception and sense motive checks while the bearer is performing. This is a mind affecting. The bearer can change the target of this effect as a free action on their turn.
Alright. She'll do that. It's not one of her usual things. Where do you want it?
On the sword arm.
Right on my flexi bit.
You know what?
Okay.
In green. To conceal the fucking sword green bits.
Okay. So 900 for that. Alright. So the question is now.
Yeah.
Where do you? Is there anything else you need to do in town, or are you ready to head off?
Ready.
If you're ready to head off, what route do you take?
Can we see the map?
If you ask nicely.
Please.
Map.
And a map, and a map, and a map, and a map.
God damn it.
Shoot.
Runewoven Duster. Hit the little
How do
settings thing, and there is a thing that says simple. Simple attack template, simple spell template, and simple templates. Just tick all three of those, and you'll have it back.
No, I found it.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to change that.
Alright, so, a route, huh? So...
What was our destination?
Well, we've got... there's hunting, the Boulay and the Fey Wolves. And the big purple smear with a question mark in it, I don't remember. And if you wanted, we could rotate around to Galadon and to the arena and back, like a little circle. At least this one would be a potential route, I guess. That's a one-way. Or doop, and then we start making for the, like, all this shit. Like, either of those routes will take us to a number of destinations and side questy shit.
Wait, I thought we were going down the river.
We do need to do that Wizard's Tower as well for another thing, though.
True.
If we wanted to, we could do the river. But, I mean, we could do the river back instead.
Also true.
Let's not be away from the town for fucking however long that is. I mean, we could, though, I suppose.
I mean, we were just up at the Wizard Tower. I figured we could, like, leave that for another adventure.
True.
What is the reason we need to go up there? Whose quest is that?
I've forgotten which one now. Was it the Enchanter?
Be but Lanabelle.
Lanabelle's Curiosities.
She's heard that there's a legendary wand in there, and she wants you guys to go get it. Hidden inside a concealed room.
Yeah, so, I'm fine either way. Like, either of those two routes means we get to do a bunch of shit. Someone else fucking use words, Jesus.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't get to decide these things.
If we want to go right back to the Wizard Tower, I'm up for that. Otherwise, I'd just go, like, straight to the thick crystal and then back down to Galardon.
You mean, like, just straight down the river, the thick crystal? And then down to Galadon? Sure, I guess we could do arena on the way back. What was the purple shit with the question mark down
Like
here?
a big banana.
What was
It
was
was
this?
one of the legendary creatures' possible sighting, I think.
Alright, okay. Keep that in mind if we ever need to do a hunter quest, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. Everyone else is.
Like a big banana.
Does look
I
kind of like a
remember if I
banana.
said that already.
No, it hasn't
Now-
ripened.
Which way are you going first? Are you going to the thick crystal and then?
And then around. Yeah, that seems like the better way to go. We can
Yes.
take the river this way.
Thank Jesus.
I know, that was the other reason, because we said we were going to the
Yeah.
thick crystal.
I was all like, I gotta get all this stuff prepped for the crystal adventure, and then if you guys would have just like gone down this
Let's
way,
go to
like
the
you were-
arena in Galardon first.
Arena, Galardon, hunt the Fey Wolves, the Druid Grove, hunt the Bled.
Let's do literally everything except what he has prepared.
That would have been
I
funny.
mean, I could have winged it, absolutely, but
No, that's fine.
thank goodness you actually go into the crystal.
Yeah, let's do the crystal. I want to level up the psionic shop.
I want to level up my rocks.
And it levels up the enchanter.
Yes,
Also that.
that too. And the swamp has things that'll level up Andari.
But it also has swamp gas.
Wicked nasty swamp gas. For all we know, the swamp gas
Leads to
Well,
swamp ass.
is why people were seeing the crystal.
Whoa, dude.
The living crystal thing is just a Yeti on swamp gas.
This is you
Rolled
on
around
swamp
in
gas.
too much crystal meth.
Of course.
God damn it. Haven's been playing too much Ski Free.
Yeah, we're up against the Angel Dust Yeti.
Too much crystal math.
It's 1 + 1, motherfucker.
Yeah, science, bitch.
So yeah, I guess we'll take Boaty McBoatface, and we'll go down the river.
Down in the river to pray.
Do you want to take your boat?
How much did the boat cost us? Because we'll probably end up having to leave it.
I'm sure you could leave it in the capable hands of a certain
Yeah, no,
frog.
no.
It always manages to find its way back.
I mean, to be glib, you could just hire a scout and have them bring it back. Those come with us halfway.
That is true.
True.
There are all these lucky NPCs allegedly at our beck and call.
This is a very good point. Yeah, all right, we'll pay a mook.
All right.
We'll give him a whole shiny gold piece to
Preferably,
travel with
like,
us in a boat and then
one-
take the boat back.
One that has been in the town a while, and not some random Gripply
Well,
we can
like,
have watch the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll want 10.
10 gold. All right, fine.
I'll pitch in 2 gold.
The Fey Wilds are dangerous, especially when you're alone.
Sure. All right.
let's
I'll
put
pop
the
in
entire
8.
town in boat.
Pop in 2, and yes, we'll bring a scout along to take the boat back afterwards.
All right, as you guys pile in the boat, the scout says, yeah, have you maybe thought of upgrading this thing? He says, sandwiched between the horse butt.
Yeah,
And,
Paraiba, I mean, I don't mean to sound insulting, but did you put on weight? There's something different about you.
I can't put my finger on it.
Nice.
It does look a
again,
little
the scout
different.
says,
Nay.
I can't put my entire forearm on it.
No. Put my entire forearm in it.
Isn't it nice? Unsure.
Yeah. Yeah, how does Paraiba conceal her horse booty?
Implying.
Wait, what?
How do you conceal your horse booty? Do you wear strange centaur clothes, or do you just leave it to the tail to hide what's going on back there?
I got a big fluffy tail.
Okay. Yep, I'll give her a slap on the rump. You know what? Maybe it might be worth upgrading our boat. We can
It
get a
seems like
bigger
it might
boat.
be a good idea.
We might need a
Honestly,
bigger boat.
You're gonna have to get a new boat because XCOM's now done the joke, so we can't like use the same Wizards of the Coast joke anymore. It just doesn't work.
What? They stole it? Fuckers must be listening in. Listen, watching you, XCOM, pieces of shit. I like
did they
the old
steal?
ones. Wizards of the Coast. Our
Yeah,
boat's
the
our boat's
expansion-
name.
Expansion.
Bodie McBoatface?
No, our
No, it's
boat is
Wizard of the
literally
Coast.
named Wizard of the Coast.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Because it goes up and down the coast.
Yep.
And it's like the only wizard in our group.
Pathfinder.
That just kind of counts as a wizard now.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? We put a Pathfinder to pilot it. How's this gonna go run aground? Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let's see here. What type of the fuck boat were we in before? You had a different list of shit. Because the ones that are just in the Roll20, the Pathfinder SRD are shit. It's literally like a galley, a keel boat, a longship, or a rowboat.
Right.
And that's it. Like, for fuck's sake. It's like, sure, do you want to upgrade from your whatever that boat was to a 10,000 gold piece sailing ship that won't go down a river?
Right. Let's see if we can find a better.
Fuck.
Equipment, maybe?
Let's see here if third-party vehicles has shit in it.
Transport C. So you had a keel boat, right? Is that right?
I don't know.
Or did you have a rowboat?
It was I believe it was a keel. Because it was a step above row.
Yeah, the rowboat only holds 2 to 3 media passengers. So a keel boat, that requires a crew of 8 to 15.
No, I remember this because Pathfinder does like only had like 4
Yeah.
vehicle boats. We just said, "Oh, it's a fucking
Yeah.
boat."
Yeah, ship's boat. It was a ship's boat. That one doesn't even say how many it can carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a long rowboat
A warship.
carrying maybe 6 people
Do
in
you
a
recall
party of 12.
how much you paid?
Like
Wasn't
a
it like
few
1,000
hundred.
gold?
It wasn't even 1,000.
gold.
Or maybe it was like 800.
Maybe.
If
Well, the step
that. Somewhere
up should,
between 500 and 1,000.
all right, the step up should be a keel boat then.
Okay. Keelboat.
A small craft with sail.
Okay.
You don't have to row it everywhere anymore.
Neat. Driving
That's
space,
3,000
2 middle.
gold.
An
Three-
entire party's worth of jet skis.
3,000 gold.
You want to save that time?
Perhaps we should pool. We should all pitch in for this one.
Yeah, how much has people got between them?
I'll put in
Everybody
500.
plop in 500.
I gotta reckon everyone's got at least 5,000 from the
Yeah.
fucking.
I spent a
dungeons,
bunch of
hopefully.
mine on getting tattered. I'm down to 2,000 total.
If we all put in 500, that'll be exactly
Yeah.
enough.
Yep, okay.
I'll do it.
Dope. Alright, yep, we'll all pull in 500 and get ourselves a nice keel boat. And we'll just call this one
The Pathfinder.
the
Path
keel.
Flounder.
The keeler. Hmm. Disguise check. All I see is an elf riding a horse. Oh god, that picture, yeah. Damn good disguise right there.
Ain't that guy sitting very high up on his horse?
That's because he just likes to grind his genitals into his shoulder blades.
It feels good on the giblets.
Yeah, it really cups the boars nice. Alright, we can table the name for Keela, but let's go. Rowan and Selena, we will go. Do we need 2 mooks now that the boat's bigger?
Yes.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Alright, so some of the slaves...
Well, they're no longer traveling alone. They get 10 gold between them.
How the slaves help out?
Still only 2 of them.
So, it's a bigger boat that moves a lot faster as well.
Doesn't seem fair to them. $15 gold to split. 14 gold to split between us.
Alright. Someone to give him 4 gold.
Nickel and diming them over 10 gold.
I just reached an even 0th digit on the singles, which is why I was suddenly like, oh, that got worked out rather neatly, and now you're taking this neatness away from me. Someone else give these fuckers 4 gold.
That's alright.
Thank you.
Ah,
I reached a nice round-ass number, and it was about to be taken from me.
ass numbers.
Yep. It's like, sure, we spend shit tons of adventurer money, but to, like, you know, Handley J. Muckleton, 4 gold is a fucking shit ton. The folding boat. That is impressive. That is a pretty cool boat. I would totally be down to get a folding boat.
Isn't there a boat token as well? Like
Feather token anchor or something like that.
Yeah. Who knows?
Possibly.
There's also the emergency raft that you could purchase from the technology people. Just power it. And go. Alright, so you've got a new boat. You're heading downstream.
Yep.
It is gonna take you a little while to get there.
Yay.
That's
We
fine.
all have to sing "I'm on a boat" as we both.
No,
What
I
if
mean, we're going down the river.
Can we
on
get a
boat.
boat? Could we get a boat that has like a big hamster wheel that is attached to like one of those steam ship wheels, and we just have Paraiba run in the wheel?
She's got a gimpy leg, though.
Oh, does she?
She's not a fast horse. She might be a centaur, but it hasn't really...
Oracle curse.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
you got
not
a
gotten
bum leg.
really all that much faster.
Got
Oh.
one leg made of jade, or not made of, but
Encased in?
jade sticking out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, her leg is, she was gimpy before and she's gimpy now.
Oh.
If she went to a horse doctor, they'd have, you know...
Now I got a big old
Shotgun.
jade hoof.
Yep. The joints don't clip-a-clop quite as well. Instead, it would just be putting a heavier person in the wheel, which I suppose, as far as momentum is concerned, is better, but then every single step forward that is slightly too fast for her to manage will eventually exhaust her.
You forget, I'm immune to exhaustion.
So, I mean, it could still be what, just wouldn't be very fast. So it'd be an untiring walking engine. I mean, we want to move at we want to move at boat speed though, which is faster generally than Paraiba Centaur walk speed. Wait, this motherfucker has a weapon on it? Oh, that's dope.
It's got a big ass crossbow.
One large direct fire or indirect fire siege engine positioned on the forward or aft side of the ship.
What, the keel boat?
Yeah, it says so.
Does-
Yep.
Doesn't say so on Archives Net.
It says so on D20 in Saudi. Sailing check, blah blah blah, control tiller, means propulsion, oars or 20 square of sail, crew 15, 7 plus 8. Decks 1. Wow, this thing has a surprising amount of cargo. Is this actually, like, way too big for a river?
Nah, river
It
boats are
says
big.
it's specifically made for rivers and that, so.
You gotta remember, boats don't fuck around.
This is true. It's, like, colossal. But I think
Like a
colossal is
river.
honestly still
Oh.
fine.
It's gargantuan.
I mean,
The
a
other
river,
one's colossal.
Oh, then we're looking at two different ones, I guess.
a riverboat can like fit a wagon on it easily.
You were reading from the gargantuan one too.
I'm reading from the gargantuan one, even though it says colossal water vehicle on the description in the SRD.
That you're.
Oh, I am reading
Right,
from
like-
gargantuan. Okay.
Haha! Joke's on you,
Huh.
friend. Using that thing you call.
Oh, they
reading.
still. I mean, they still both have 50 tons of cargo edge. Yeah, the fucking colossal one is 13,000. The gargantuan is the 3,000, and the gargantuan one is the one that has a fucking siege weapon on it. So, yeah.
What siege engine would you like?
That's a good
They're
question.
giant crossbows like in Game of Thrones.
You mean a
Scorpions.
ballista?
Scorpions.
Wait, can we get a huacha?
Huacha?
The huacha is great.
The Huacha.
You could probably commission Riot to build you a Huacha.
Wait.
What's a Huacha?
Oh, the huacha is the Chinese siege engine that's like, you know that thing that shoots like a fucking 10,000 crossbow bolts?
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, let me find you the video for a Huacha. Oh, that's not even. Fuck that video.
It's probably not impressive enough to do it all justice.
No, that one's not even a fucking like actual video. It's just still images.
Oh, lame.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, the huacha is...
It's like a like firework.
Yes, it's the
spears
same.
or
It's the same. It's the same concept as where, like, you know, missile pods came from. The huacha.
Yeah.
There's the Mythbusters one.
Oh,
I don't know. I think a bunch of like scorpions would be cool.
Oh my god, I've got it in GIF form here. Let's see here. Just a fucking shit ton of sharp, fiery, smoky death.
It just keeps going.
It does, it just keeps fucking going. It will fire for a very long time. It was made to provide a curtain of what was essentially endlessly sharp stuff, and then when that huacha was done, you would need to have 5 of them because it took so long to reload one. You needed it to get through 5 of these endless streaks in order to set up the first again. But you know what, let's quickly peep this SRD and grab ourselves a siege engine. What the fuck? Where would it be? Equipment.
Siege weapons. Siege
Weapons.
Let's see. You got catapults, ballistas, a ram.
I feel like it would be a waste because apparently that it can be rotated to the fore and aft. A ram can't.
I think you do need to also purchase the siege.
Yes, you do have to purchase a siege engine to go on it. That is correct. Ooh, do the Duraznos have anything like a cool fucking tech gun that we could just mount on the front of our boat?
Purchase and mount a Rambo to the front of your boat.
Yeah, can the Duraznos give us a Rambo, please?
Not that they're currently willing to sell you.
Ah.
Maybe if they had better business relations, they could convince the people back home to sell
To
weaponry.
essentially give up, like, siege weaponry. Yeah, no, I imagine that that's a harder sell. Would you like to
Well,
give
we have to
siege
we
cannons?
have to pay them more money. We have to visit their services
Level them
more.
up.
Yeah.
See, if you,
they
I
might-
will, if
they
you
might
give
get
me
you-
the chance to get mental cybernetics, I will
They-
fucking do it.
They might get you a mounted
Give
50
me-
cal.
Just give me the
Yeah.
ability to buy something I want.
Yeah, I mean, we could get a nice cheap, like, fucking 500 gold ballista. I am actually amazingly good at shooting a ballista.
Oh, I forgot I could do this.
They're like firing a big bow, and I'm very good at firing a bow.
What was
Yeah.
the spell level of this again? Caster level 9?
Do you have siege weapon siege weapon proficiency?
You don't need one for it.
Shit.
You do if it's a multi-man thing, but a ballista's a one crew. It's just like using a big weapon. And it's a big weapon that's already braced because it's an engine.
Huge.
It's a huge
Oh,
heavy
right,
crossbow
wait,
fixed in
oh,
pace.
God, that's a never mind.
Let's see here. Medium people do take a -4 in attack rolls when using it. But that is it. That's all it says, is that there's a -4. That I can pretty much
Engines
eat that
are
in
exotic weapons. Creature with siege engineer feat is proficient.
You're cutting out. Hello.
Rip.
Rip. Rip and ripperonis.
How fast does this? How fast does this fucking go? Why is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking it up, and the ballista is just a -4 to use it.
Can you hear me?
Hello again.
You're back.
My thing fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a -4 to hit. Siege engines are also classified as exotic weapons.
Eh. Oh well.
Creature with siege engineer feat is proficient with all siege engines, including siege firearms.
Huh.
So, if you're using it for its intended purpose, sieging a thing, it probably doesn't matter.
Hmm.
If you want to just like aim it at some fucking random mook and
Kill
peg
him with a
up the
ballista.
asshole with a siege weapon, you might need to invest in some siege.
How
feats.
hard is it to fire a weapon you're not proficient in?
It's -4, I think.
Okay, so can I eat a -8 and hit someone with a weapon that's got a size advantage on them? Let's see here.
Theoretically.
If they're flat-footed,
If they're flat-footed.
within the first range increment.
I mean, the first range increment is 120 feet on a ballista.
4th level or lower.
And it crits 19 or 20.
You should be able to do that thing like that Game of Thrones.
So, there you go, with all the negatives. That was a 10. So no, I would have to roll relatively decent without the proficiencies. Well, without the proficiency. We'll put that on the maybe pile for later, if I ever feel like burning a proficiency to learn how to shoot a ballista good. It feels like it won't get much use.
So yeah, like a roll like that, perfect if you're aiming at a wall.
Yeah.
Just not if you're
Or a
aiming.
huge boat.
Yeah.
Not if you're aiming at a specific person.
If we're aiming at the other guy's colossal boat.
This is true.
Did you roll higher than a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, the cost of those things get crazy. if you wanted to armor a heavy catapult and give it +1 flaming, it would cost 23,000 gold from its base price of 800.
Yeesh.
Yep. And guess what? It would have an AC of 11, and the armor costs 6,000 gold to put on it. That's pretty fucked. It's a very expensive, not very armored piece of shit. Because armoring a siege engine does not give it hardness, it just gives it AC.
Yeah.
Adamantine crossbow.
Yeah. Row, row, row. I thought they were already all home.
They are. I think my brother just came home.
Oh, okay. Did him a heckin' balk. But alright, so yeah, we travel. We go down the boat. Creedence Clearwater Revival begins playing.
All right.
Let's
So
get underway. Whoa. Oh, that's the thing I closed. I accidentally closed the
smoke on the water. We start heading down without a siege weapon. All right. So at night, what do you guys do? You guys make camp along the shore, or sleep uncomfortably in your boat?
It's a big fucking boat with like a shit ton of cargo space. We don't have cargo. It is perfectly fine to sleep in. It is 50 tons of space. We could cram 100 slaves into this thing. How cool is that? Not that we should. Don't do that. But we could. There is so much space. There is so much space for just our group to sit and to be comfortable and sleep and put in bunks. At the low price of 5 gold pieces per person to make living space out of cargo space. Yep. Oh yeah, do you want to add some money to the to Steve the pirate for rations dosh?
Steve the pirate is maxed.
Oh, he's maxed. All right. Well, I bought ration dosh.
The part authority is.
The part authority
is maximum hit points.
Sure. Maybe I got fancy rations. Did I get fancy rations? Maybe I did.
Did you buy the liquid rations
No.
that make it so you don't have to poop?
I mean, that is nice. What was their price compared to like standard O rations?
I think a gold a day. Let's take a look. Andari. Instant meal, 2 gold a day.
2 gold a day.
Comes in a variety of flavors.
True. And it's like 2 gold a day compared to like 5 silver.
But not pooping.
But not pooping is pretty cool. And butt stuff is great, and so not needing to poop makes butt stuff better. Alright, fine. I buy like 15 straight up days.
Thankfully, I do not require rations.
Sure, you got rations in your party. Walking, talking rations.
Only if you're okay with that.
That's an extra 30 XP for Andari.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it, assuming as you don't take a shit ton off of me. Like, I'm kind of... people do tend to also need their own blood, but there will be some on offer, should you need some nom down.
Keep drinking those instant meals and nobody will be able to take a shit ton off of you.
Ah. Nice. There you go, I thought I had it written down. I'll just write it down again. Liquid.
Yes, but you have to come to grips with not being able to clean yourself properly.
Oh no.
I've got a bath.
You got a
A
slave.
bat designed for a smaller person.
This is why Primer has a slave.
As if I wouldn't spring for the 2-person collapsible bath.
Well,
And
wait,
also,
yeah.
yeah, that's what my
Cowgirls
cow
for.
can help with bath time.
Moo.
Alright. So you guys are sleeping in the boat along the way.
Yeah. And as I said, if people take off 5 gold pieces, that's literally all it takes to turn cargo space into living space for you. And it, like, doesn't do... I'm not even sure it takes away half a ton of tonnage from the 50 that we have available, so that's kind of neat.
You just gotta set up your bedroll on the cargo space.
Mm-hmm.
That's free.
That too, but I'll pop up a hammock and a bunch of comfy blankets.
Are you stopping anywhere along the way?
How far do we get in a day?
Not that far.
Okay. We're basically just doing double speed when it's down a river. That's fine. No, we'll just, you know, bring the keelboat to a halt each day and then... Oh god, I keep blinking and then things are moving, which is really weird.
Like you getting the little eye emotes?
No. It's more like, things are actually changing position on the screen downwards, even though it's on a grid. Like a sort of weird magic eye thing, that it just happens every time I'm, like, halfway through blinking. And then they're normal by the time I'm done blinking. What is that? A figure of wondrous power, slate spider. Is that for cleaning butts? Does the slate spider clean butts? Is that what it does?
Is it a butt slut? Let's take a look.
Did you have a red mushroom map figured up?
Yeah,
If not,
they're on
just
I only see the bloodstone spider, and that thing is a monster.
Can be used once per day for 1 minute. When activated, this figurine sprouts longer segmented legs and scampers about the bearer, picking lint off robes, chiseling grime from armor, or otherwise grooming the bearer.
Huh.
If commanded to do so, a free action, it perches on the muzzle of a one-handed or two-handed firearm barrel, and after the firearm is fired, travels down the barrel and cleans out the firearm.
Oh,
Each
neat.
time the slate spider cleans a firearm, the next shot the firearm fires has no chance of misfiring.
That's very cool. You have a little spider friend who just continuously
Can
does...
only be used once a day for 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
And
and
costs
it's
10,000 gold.
10,000
it's
gold?
a pretty disproportionately shitty item.
Fuck
Yeah.
me,
Should
this
not
the
cost that much,
prestidigitation spell exists.
Exactly. That's why it shouldn't cost that fucking much money.
Like, holy fucking
that
shit.
should be like a tenth of the cost, honestly.
10,000 should be how it is permanent.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fucking hell. Fuck that noise.
Or at least...
And also,
like,
1 minute is not particularly decent bath time.
Yeah.
30 total minutes, but spread out. Like, you can activate it spread out throughout the day would be alright.
It'd be more reasonable, but even then, like, 10,000 is a fucking... Like, that's the kind of thing you'd literally be like, like, 3,000 maybe.
I think it's mostly for the
firearm thing, yeah.
Otherwise, like, cleaning it.
I mean, maybe you could get a...
For
maybe
just, like, a cleaning spider, I would do, like...
spider.
I would push it at 1,000. I think it would still sell for 1,000.
Yeah.
Just to have a spider that automatically cleans you.
Which is neat. It's very cool.
No, I would never use it.
Spiders are cute. I have a bunch.
Get
Let's have a look.
a
here.
little animated
Have I
spider
got
that
my
will
most
always they'll just sit around and clean you all day.
Yeah, got a little thumb-sized spider that's just sort of chilling out on a wall by me. Good. I like little spiders. Yeah, I don't think we need to stop anywhere in particular. What was the possible red mushroom site for?
Red glowing mushrooms that Crazy Bob was looking for. Also, what's it? Andari wanted herbs found in the swamps.
Okay, then I suppose we could stop. Let's see here. About that was 0.5, 0.5, 0.1. Stop around here by this big old tree.
Okay.
On
that's
the
on
the
day-
second day, yeah.
End of the day 2.
And
So
yes,
it's evening when you stop. Would you like to go out in the evening or go out in the morning?
I mean we still have half. No, we have a quarter of a day before sundown because that was 1.5 units. So we've got time to have a look around.
2 there, then you had to go up that way. And I mean, I guess maybe.
If you prefer, we could just say it and then we'll do it in the morning.
Late afternoon.
You can see that it slopes down, so we're obviously going downriver when it's faster. That's how it works, right?
Right. Oh, but then you'd have been going upriver there.
Of course, would have slowed us down.
Lower.
Yeah.
And look at that precipice. You'd have to go up and around, like.
Oh god, that would. Gravity would not enjoy that little hook we have to do.
It's like the difficulty curve of EVE Online.
Because I was already in account and that shit's easy. Don't want to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, so does Laka need to eat? Because I suppose Nie, after she's done her own feasting, will offer snack time. She has the endurance feat thanks to our own slave.
You are sure about this?
It's not gonna vampirize me or anything, is it?
No.
Yeah, go for it.
Right third?
No. It's a conscious decision to make another vampire.
Ah, so you could do it as a terrible betrayal.
I could do it if you wanted me to do it.
No,
Or
I'm
you
not.
have,
I'm kind
you
of.
have to completely drain the person of blood and then give them blood. It's the World of Darkness rules.
Yes. Let's not do that. I kind of like the being alive part, and you know, following the way of things. I would like to die one day.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I certainly wouldn't do it unless someone wanted me to do it.
Yeah. No. Yes, she will.
And even then, I probably wouldn't do it just because I wanted one.
Could you vamp me up, please? Thanks. Much appreciated.
Vamp me up inside. Can't vamp up.
Bleed me. Alright, so look at like show I dress and get your nom on or what?
I'll just sit down and relax.
I don't know that I've ever relaxed in my life, but sure.
I'll try.
She will sit down and assume the position of being relaxed.
Stressed blood tastes a bit funny.
Oh, okay.
It's like you want the cow to be completely content before they
Before you
die.
bash its head in, yeah. One hit. I'll never know what's coming.
I will bash your skull in shadow.
I need to watch more of that. I'm behind.
Now, I don't know. I'm sure you're not very comfortable with
streamed
this.
all of them.
I mean, people need to eat. I'm more comfortable with this than you would imagine. Hey, you wanna, drop in a repayment hand job? I won't say no.
Well, I suppose if that is what you want.
Well, it's that or money, I guess. Money's always pretty motivating.
I could compensate you, yes?
Well, you can choose which. She'll just stretch.
Okay. I know what I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Lacquer will sit you down and make sure you're comfortable. And then she's going to climb into your lap.
Oh, okay.
And then she's going to put her arms around you, and then she's going to lean in, and then she's going to lick your neck, and then she's going to take a bite.
Nom. Okay. Does it hurt?
I don't know, does it? Third. I have
Does it
not
hurt?
bitten. Oh, you're actually asking me to decide.
No, like, is that what you were asking? Does it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It does constitution damage. Hurts a little bit.
Okay. Definitely an end of the day thing, that's for sure. Cool.
I mean, at the time it feels nice. Afterwards, you feel like sluggish and.
That's cool. Sure, take a nap afterwards. Possibly just. Did I get to. What spellcasting level do I have? I'm pretty sure it's shit. Yeah, I have not got second level spells yet, so I can't just resto it. Oh well. That's fine. And yeah, no, Nia won't put up a fight when she's bit, although there's still like it's not so much tension as more like a squint, like, fucking funny stuff. That would presumably be her default.
Yeah, that's Nie.
And probably you would feel a 7-inch doggo bone. Just like, yeah, you chose lap.
Yes, she did. And while she's drinking, she's just gonna slowly rock back and forth in your lap.
Yay.
And then after a couple of minutes of slowly taking her time, she will pull away. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Chill. Squint and look down. So I'm definitely not turning into one, right?
No, you don't have to worry about that.
Sweet. Okay, going to sleep. Good night. She just fucking just clambers up into a hammock and rolls over.
Good night. I will keep watch.
Flam will do the
Good
squinting.
night.
Yes, Flam will do the squinting for
Bye.
Nie, since Nie's eyes are now closed. They trade off squinting. It's fine. He's well trained. I feel like if you were as paranoid at all times as Nie is, then any like pet that you had would just inherit some measure of paranoia themselves.
Oh, sure. Or look to comfort you during your moments of paranoia.
Well, during anxiety,
dog.
sure, but paranoia is just a state of being.
Paranoia is just a state of being.
Yeah, so I'm sure Flam has done very many a support, because on top of her having the paranoia flaw, she's also got like the grief-stricken trait and one of the other ones. what was it? Grief-filled and disillusioned. And also an indomitable faith that it is literally in only the worst is going to happen. That is literally what she has faith in. That things could always get shitter.
Yep.
All in all, probably the most flawed character I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sleep. And then I guess it'll be
Alright.
a morning explorationing of this swamp. Any other motherfuckers doing
Let's
stuff?
take a look around for those herbs while we're at it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
first, let's get you guys to make a survival check.
Survival, you say?
Right?
Well, we have a hunter in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say survival? I can't survive at all, really, in the wilderness. I'll leave it to the rest of you.
And let's see here.
I'm not particularly good at that either.
Flam will be doing perception, smell, and smelling out for strange things, as opposed to survival. So while Nie's looking around, Flam will be doing lookout, or sniff out, I guess. It's a good sniff. He's got a good sniffer.
Do we know what kind of herbs we're looking for?
And Dari described them to you guys, yeah.
I will try to assist in this survival by rolling a knowledge nature check to try and figure out where these plants might like to grow.
Cool. Nie herself is unable to be assisted by other people because she is paranoid.
16. Do I still know where these plants might grow? I don't know, maybe.
Look at Bob with the fucking high rolls and validating my gal. That's a damned good roll.
Yeah, yeah. Bob's got it. First, Bob comes across his red mushroom
Yeah.
during his little adventure. Or during your guys' little adventure. Comes across several he can pluck for tattoos.
Q will.
And you guys think you're on the right track for Andari's herbs. You find the other plants that are known to grow in the same areas. And make another set of survival checks.
Another attempt, eh?
Another attempt.
Alright, roll gooder. God damn it. Fucking rolled a lower. And Kirk's still rolling high. I forgot this is a Lily game, I can't roll in those.
I'm glad that you and I are extremely consistent.
Yep. Yep.
Quality.
Mm-hmm.
God.
In my case, I'm more on the quantity spectrum than the quality.
Pumpkin spice must flow. The Muad'Dib barista.
What? What?
Same.
The meme.
Okay.
There's just 3 people rolling.
Seems it. Flam's only doing perception to keep a sniffer out as opposed to helping survival check for plants and shit. Suppose we can do another one. Fucking such a good boy.
Yeah, as you guys are searching, Flaum definitely catches a whiff of people approaching.
Alright, yeah, I will let everyone know that our little check might have to be put on hold. There's someone coming.
Give me 1 secundo.
The mighty Secundo.
these things. Take your tokens from Haven. Gather your fuckers up. Fork. Fork.
Row.
Oh, woo, woo. All right. So, you are alerted by a flaum of approaching people. And you see them coming from the north. They approach without
God.
weapons drawn.
Oh, these
Okay.
fucks.
Return of the buddy dudes.
Several people clad in armor with red accents.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I met
Liquor
these guys
hasn't met
before.
these people.
Yeah.
Oh, I know these designs. I love these designs.
Yeah,
They are
really.
great.
These guys are cool.
I think Gam will say the first word in this situation.
Sure.
What have you, friends? What brings you here to this neck of the woods? Trouble in Wonderland?
The Lancer will step forward, the leader of the group. Your kind has brought us forth once more.
Racist.
You have yet to expand of what kind you speak. There are many kinds here.
Your treasure hunting kind that seeks to trample upon this land and rape it of all its worth. We've heard
Please.
about what you have done upon the floating island, and yet it changes nothing.
Well, if it changes nothing, then fuck off.
Your kind
We
will
are
bring
only here in this swamp to find a few herbs for our alchemist friend.
I do not speak for the rest of us exactly. In fact, I've been told by a certain ranger here that all statements made by me are to be separated from the party. But
It is on the disclaimer, it's true.
I would say we do not wish to raise this land, rape it, or take or plunder. We simply wish to settle and find home in these woods. We are not gold seekers. We simply wish to explore and settle.
Getting paid along the way certainly does help, though.
And Gamble makes a show of like dropping a bit of gold out of his pocket or something. I care little of this coin, this currency, whatever.
Suddenly Magic Raven plucks it up. Fine, I'll take that gold, motherfucker.
And
Fuck is that?
Gamble doesn't really, or he drops a good bit, but he doesn't drop too much. He drops like a bag worth maybe 1,000 coins or 1,000 gold or something.
What?
Not too much.
It's a lot to normal people.
Yeah, that's fucking a lot to us as well. That's a lot of fucking money.
Kenneth, are you attacking? I saw
It
that
was a
measurement.
1d2.
Oh no, that was for how much Vitae I got. The 1d2 is for Vitae generation.
for nom nom.
And the measuring was just because just in case, because I have heard these people are assholes.
They are.
And I've
Gamel,
given the party trouble before. If this looks like it's going to turn into a fight, I'm going to be ready for it.
Gamel dropped 1,000 coins either way.
I will give Flaminage to go pick up the fucking sack of gold. Alright, goodbye.
Would you allow me to attempt to negotiate?
You say you've come here peacefully, yet you continue to doom yourselves
That sounds
and
like crap.
the rest of us.
Alright.
Doom, let
And
us-
how? You want to explain that this time instead of just, spouting your fucking nonsense complaints and then pissing off into the wind?
I would like to know what we have done to offend you.
They're just gonna fucking spout the same rhetoric. All killer, no thriller.
You serve the Fey indirectly or directly. You
I've never
work
met a
toward
Fey.
your own ends.
How
I
can I
mean-
work for someone I've never met?
I mean, we've literally straight up fucking killed a she, so no, we don't serve the Fae directly or indirectly. We just do shit and then stuff happens. That's life. That's chaos.
I
Enjoy.
can tell you confidently, and this is something I wouldn't have to separate. We all work to serve ourselves here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We don't serve the Fae. One way or another.
Your ignorance is amusing, but of no consequence.
Well then fuck off. You already know how this conversation's gonna go, and you know that we'll kill you if you start a fight. Consider
You
this
would
your
kill-
warning.
I mean,
You would kill us for delivering a warning.
Well, no, but literally it's a very pointless warning, so just don't turn up.
I would like to have a good relationship with these people. What is your order called exactly?
We've already heard this shit before, Gamel.
We are the Red Knights.
Sure, have you developed a pamphlet yet?
We seek to protect these lands from those who would destroy them, like yourselves.
Why do you say that we are here to destroy them?
Because
No.
they're idiots.
Gamel comes around the back.
You
Wait, hold
have
on a minute.
already brought destruction upon this world. Have you not seen the light to the north?
Hold on a minute.
Fucking.
Couldn't we?
she
Can we
was there
perhaps?
for the light to the north.
You know how we're looking for guards and all that? We can maybe trick the Red into protecting for us.
Well, no, we don't want anything to do with these assholes. I don't trust them at all.
Something
Lacker, you
tells me they
probably have
wouldn't
not
accept that
seen the
over.
light to the north because of the mountains, but the rest of the people, upon exiting Wizard's Tower, you did see a light to the northeast.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with whatever this light thing is. Couldn't care less.
Honestly, I do have a bit of curiosity. If our actions do have a consequence, I'd like to see or meet its end. I suggest we perhaps head for the light after we're done at the arena.
I don't want to walk into some trap these fuckheads have organized.
I'd hate to say it, but I don't really think they're out to do bad or good in particular.
I
They're
think they're
sort of a
assholes.
neutral force in this setting, I believe.
No,
They believe that their actions are right, but
that's why they're
and
the
he looks at the
wrongest.
knights for a moment.
Are you looking at them expectantly, like you expecting a response?
Oh no, I just kind of look at them for a moment,
Um,
and then like kind of gesture at them for a second, and then look back to the party.
We'll sigh and plant our hands on our hips. Look, these guys are obviously, like, check out the fucking uniforms and shit. Very nice uniforms, I do dig the colour. They're obviously an organised group, compared to us. I mean, we aren't an organised group, we're literally just adventurers. We go out and we look at things, we investigate what's interesting, we make some money along the way. Whatever happens as a result of that, couldn't give a shit less. So,
Well-
unless they, their warning is actually going to change anything, which it fucking isn't, and they should be leaving us alone this time. But you know what?
Probably just stop whatever's going wrong too.
I have a
In the
small
process.
concern that perhaps if we did investigate what this
Light.
Gamble can't even find the words. He's just kind of gesturing. Perhaps we could maybe have a leg up in certain situations. I don't want any surprises happening while we're in the Fey Wilds.
Ugh. Alright, fine. We'll look into this stupid light.
Gamble bows his head, smiling. He gets back into position, and then he says, "All right, we'll acknowledge your warning, but I don't really believe we have much else to say to each other."
Wasn't the light a good 500 miles away? There's no way to get to it currently.
Yeah,
It was off the map, yeah.
Yeah, no, Nia was lying. She couldn't give a shit less. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, is there anything else that you guys want to say? I mean, we're still waiting on that pamphlet.
I would like to discuss this hostility with these individuals, if you do not mind.
No,
The only
I don't mind.
hostility here is from your compatriots.
I am a very hostile person. I just don't
This
like
is-
being, you know, warned by a group of armed people to stop doing what I do to make a living. I take
She's
a
hostile to us
serious...
sometimes too.
Shut up, Ryba.
I dislike being blamed for something I had nothing to do with.
Yep.
You are new to this group, we see.
Yes.
We suggest you find a different group.
Why? Now,
Or
why do
you
you say that?
advise your friends here to avoid releasing any more terrors upon the world.
See, that's the first time you said anything specific, or even close to specific. You want to mention what that terror is?
We'll kill the terrors.
The other three look pointedly at Lancer. And he nods. I've said too much already. My order does not.
Ugh. See, this is why
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
get along with
No,
you.
no.
Look, this was
No,
that was
you
about to be
said
progress.
If we have done something wrong, it is only right to tell us exactly what we have done to slight you.
You have
If you
released
have-
monsters into this world.
If you have any direct
Have we?
proof that we are responsible,
Or any identity, like what the fuck are you talking about? Maybe anything along those lines.
How do you know that it is us that that have done this?
We have watched you from afar.
Creepy.
We have
Yeah, no, I mean, again, Nia absolutely knows what they're talking about now. And so, Kina, in a very early on, there was a witch's hut, Baba Yaga-esque one, and we...
because the beholder's been talking us up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a beholder who's doing a little bit of PR for us, I guess, that we sort of released and didn't want to fight, so we're like, sure, we will show you the fucking way out of this place. Don't kill us. Yeah. Of course, Nia is fucking cool as a cucumber. Look, you actually almost gave us useful information, something we can have a real dialogue on instead of this, you know, back and forth rhetoric business. Come on, keep going. You were doing really well.
No, I cannot. My order forbids to speak of this any further. Come.
I can do. Wait. Hang on. No. Fuck off. No. I want answers.
why do you
This-
keep
this
coming
might get
to
into
us
us into a
every
fight.
couple of
You
weeks
mind?
to speak about it?
I don't...
If you refuse to speak about
Yeah, it's...
We want answers.
Yeah. Nia's gonna look around to see if this was just a fucking distraction to keep us busy so that others could come and attack. Like, Nia is literally like, this is too retarded. Where's the trap then? When's the people gonna spring out on us, huh? Does she see anyone else, like, in the swamp
Nope.
around? No. Look back, like, it really? guys.
I'm sorry, we've been sworn to secrecy over this.
Alright,
Or
well...
we can only tell you to cease your actions here.
Yeah, no, I get
Don't
it.
worry, we'll kill the monsters.
Yeah, we'll kill all the monsters we meet. It'll be fine and great. Have a lovely day.
An impossible task.
No, it'll be great. Have a lovely day.
Let's save the Fey Wilds.
They're gonna start walking away.
Don't worry,
Except
like
for
we...
Sage.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to convince them to
The
tell
mage.
us more.
Don't worry, we
Well,
have info.
Take a step forward and say, "Well, we are sworn to secrecy. If you desire answers, head to the Red Fortress to the east."
Ooh.
Alright, keep it in mind.
And she will turn with the others and walk
Oh, do you
away.
want some fuck? No, don't shout that at
She
the departing.
ignores-
Yeah, I don't. I don't shout "you want some fuck" at people as they depart.
No, they're red. They don't want some blue.
Let me smash. So Lacquer, the thing that they were talking about is absolutely a terrible monster that we sort of unleashed because we didn't all want to die.
Oh.
It was a beholder.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, but the reality is he was just kind of a nice guy. Very, I mean, narcissism is a bit of an understatement. He was very sure that he was the most handsome thing that has ever existed, but, you know, he had a way with words and a way with being a terrifyingly powerful beholder. So, you know, we were like, sure, we'll show you the way out.
Beholder? Do
Yeah.
I know what a beholder is? That's a dungeoneering roll. I want to check.
I'm actually gonna go AFK real quick.
I
really
think I
gotta
know what a
pee.
beholder is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what a beholder is.
Yeah.
But I gotta
Beholders
pee, so I'll
do
be right
tend to
back.
be very
Sure
full of
thing.
themselves, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, so as you would expect, and this was also when we were a whole lot greener than we are now, and we'd have a hard time in our current conditions fighting them. Back then we wouldn't have a fucking hope. We'd already been, like, through a large building, burnt out most of our abilities, gotten quite injured along the way, and then, yeah, this, you know, great big jolly multi-eyed motherfucker turns up. So yeah, no, we, you know, left him be, and, you know, guided him out. Oh yeah. Also, your token is too small now, Garden Froms.
Oh,
You're large size now.
a big girl.
You are beautiful.
Well, I suppose I'm glad that I didn't have to do a psionic blast on them.
Yeah, definitely had to cut you off there. It would have been a really pointless fight to learn that they probably knew even less than us.
Well, I wasn't gonna do that. That was only if they were going to become hostile.
Yeah.
I was just
maybe
going
I
to
checked
convince
too.
them to tell us more.
Neat.
I was gonna make it really hard for them not to, too. Oh well.
More sneaky mind magic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I'm sure I have it written down somewhere what that dude's name was. It's probably disappeared, thanks to, like, the constantly changing character sheets. I have the character's journal, the Nathan Drake style journal with surprisingly decent art in it. But I haven't got anything recorded in it. Great. Awesome. It's not gonna be that. Or that. Yep, I cannot find that beholder's name. It's kind of a pain. It really feels like something I should have written down. Boop, boop, boop. Have to wait for Lily to pee. Pee, 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 pee. Dun, 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 dun. So how's everyone?
I'm doing
Oh, good.
okay.
Very
How are you doing?
tired.
Sleepy? Tired?
Yeah,
Mm.
I gotta catch up on more sleep. I got weird family shit to handle.
Yeah, I heard.
Ugh. See my mom tomorrow. And then on Friday
I
handling
hope it
Dad.
works out.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, it will do, and whether it does or doesn't fucking matter. My mum tries too hard to like accommodate and understand and stuff, when the reality is the easiest thing would just be like, just fucking just treat it as a normal thing. Just use
Just don't do anything different.
yeah, just don't do anything different. Just use a different name, a different pronoun. It's fucking fine. Still me. Don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's totally going to cast a mythically empowered,
I'm back.
mythically empowered, compelling voice power to convince them to do something, which was tell us more information.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool.
All right, so
Back to Swamp Quest, I guess.
Yep.
Swamp.
my swamp. Yes, shortly after your encounter with the Red Knights.
Neo admit, I mean, they're assholes, but they have a very nice uniform.
Who was that? That wasn't Sandwichi. We got Garderbird. Magic Tad. It's Magic Bread.
Hmm?
Magic Bread dropped.
Magic bread,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, shortly after your conversation with the Red Knights, you guys find some of the herbs. And
Some of that
Yeah.
sweet dank herb.
sweet tank herbage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get that herbage.
That herb age.
Herbage.
Okay. Sure, and I guess once we've got it and stored it in our fucking endless cargo space, we can move on to the thick crystal.
Moving on, we'll take you. I'll just average it out. Like 2.5 days. And that's like a day half, and then like day and a half. Yeah, it takes you a couple days
Okay.
Ooh,
to get back down.
a couple of days?
Yeah. Oh, of course you've
Yes. When do we hit the 28th of the month?
wouldn't that have happened while we were still in Haven actually? Because we waited for a week?
Ooh.
Would it have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah, that happened while we were in Haven.
Yeah, you guys hit the 61-day mark while you were waiting.
Oh yeah, we were waiting for our money to come up to arrive.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean you
This
you
is
you
super
got you got
magic.
you got naked in the sun for a Krispy Kreme time?
I did.
How hurt are you?
Oh, it hurts a lot.
Is it like lasting injuries then? Or just fucking
I basically
savage?
light on fire and I take 5d6 damage.
Ouch.
per round.
That's pretty rough. How much health do you have?
A lot. A lot.
Alright. Let's see how many rounds you last. I'll like have a rope on hand to like lasso you back in.
Well, I keep my robes like right there, so I can just pull them around my smoking body.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck, look at that.
That's a lot of
Oops.
damage. How many rounds can you survive?
That's 3.
Let's take it back so you can use a token.
Ooh.
I got a calculator. Okay, that's it. 4 rounds. I'm not gonna risk another one.
But Kanathis, you've got to risk it to be a brisket.
Oh, I'm pretty briskety right now.
Yeah. It's like considering the odds are it's like you could be taking 32 damage or, you know, 6.
Look, and now I can't do more than that with that much. That it hurt a lot. So
Yeah. Alright. So you got El Cristo.
if I go for more, I risk being knocked unconscious and
then dying in the sun,
and
yeah.
then dying in the sun.
That's
Turning
there.
to dust. So yeah, I'll do 4 rounds of crispifying, and then I will cover myself back up and eat a bunch of blood drops.
So if you think about it, like back in your earlier levels, you wouldn't have been able to spend even that long in the sun. So it's like, oh, I'm improving.
I'm improving. I can last far longer than I used to be able to.
I mean, it still probably sucked.
Oh, it hurt a lot.
Okay.
The pain is intense.
Well, yeah, I imagine it's like being set on fire. I mean, I've been through that. It was not very fun. Luckily, I knew a good priest.
Alright,
All right, so that happened.
that happens.
So what day is it now? Now you spent like what day actually day is it?
Let's see, you've spent a few
So
days
it
at sea.
takes around.
That's the world map. And that took you a day, like a day and a half there. And we'll just... Oh. Two and a half. Five days? Is that right?
Day
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, day 5.
Okay.
Day 5 of the journey. So it is currently day
66. Yep.
Execute. Oh, it is 66.
60 thick.
Do it.
Thickety thick.
Damn, that last roll was pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty savage. Just fucking 10
Pretty
shy
Randy
of
Savage.
10 shy of
So
just going nuclear.
it is the 10th day of the next month. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
More walkers. Goodness me. Down with the thickness. You should roll again. Let's see how likely it would have been for you to die if you'd stayed out there another round.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I'm now curious to see
This
how
is not
long
a
you could
react.
actually go. Yeah. Would that be you down?
Yes, I would have been knocked unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's a good thing you stopped.
I know my limits.
Batman has no limits.
One day I'll be able to spend all my time in the sun.
Yeah.
One day. I don't suppose Hod's greater blessing, the fire resistance 10, mitigates some of that sun damage.
I mean, if it's 5d6 fire, then yes, it would mitigate 10 of it.
Oh yeah, you took the blessing of Hod.
I did.
See, we would have taken 10 less damage each time.
I don't know if it is fire damage though.
Oh wait, shit. God damn it, I was gonna take the moderate blessing of Shawa.
What was that for? Keeping clean?
1 immunity to mind affecting spells.
It's pretty good. Where's that triangular list?
Chapel.
I don't see it, I'm blind.
Haven location.
Oh, location. Right. Right. Hod, the Red Admiral. Shawada? What the? I'll have to see about getting one for, I guess 2 gods, which ironically kind of hate each other, but I'm kind of cool with both of. So I can only assume they're in some kind of yandere relationship.
You want to play matchmaker?
With 2 gods, the one that killed one of the gods while they were an animal.
Huh.
What are we talking about?
Oh,
Okay,
talking
can I-
about the chapel things, does that Hod blessing of, like, take 10 less fire damage apply to the sun burning you?
Yeah, I would say not.
Okay. Yeah.
The sun damage might even be untyped.
Intriguing. Yeah, so then we were talking about
Subject
chapels.
to damage reduction.
And I wanted a shrine to Cernunnos and a shrine to was just Sarasne? Saracen, even. And just put both of them side by side, because although I worship both of them, it would be kind of ironic. And then I realized they're actually, so far they've seemed both pretty cool about me, you know, getting the blessings and praying to both of them. So maybe they're in a yandere relationship.
Also, I forgot all about it. Can I retroactively get the moderate blessing for Shawa?
Sure.
Okay, because I was distracted.
The
Me-
Chapel. Edit.
Shawada, wada.
100 gold to Shawa.
Cha-ching.
Moderate blessing. Boom. Ching ching. And I'll get the Cernunnos one in.
Yeah.
And Saracen was actually not one of like the Fey gods. She was a true she. So
Oh, okay. Never mind
I
then.
don't know how her altar would work.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She was not a deity, technically.
Technically. That's fair enough.
It is a matter of debate whether true Fae were better than deities or not.
See? Yandere relationship.
Alright. Wow, this map is kind of laggy now. That's
Mm.
weird. It wasn't laggy before.
I've been going for a while, and depending on what layer stuff is on as well, it impacts
Yeah.
how much weight they get. Like, is that background you've got for the little box at the bottom, like an object, or is it?
I was over on the Haven map.
Oh, hey, yeah. So like, you have a box now that you added
Yeah.
to the bottom when you made it bigger. Is that an
Yeah.
object itself, or is it just one line?
It's just one object.
Oh well.
I use the create shape and
Yeah, and drag.
black border, white filling.
Yeah, no idea.
Don't know. Anyway, so you boat, and you boat some more. And now since I had to bring back so many maps to get tokens and information out of them, I have to drag you along. Don't know if I can reach it. Yeah, I can. Never mind. I was worried I was having to.
Oh yeah, no, it
stop the guy.
scrolls if you hold it to the edge, as opposed to like dropping us in a map and scrolling it
Never
over and
scrolled
dropping us in another one.
It doesn't scroll me.
Huh.
Maybe that's a premium feature.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure I was able to.
Me, so.
Hmm.
Premium currency.
Pop.
That's weird. As it loads in for a brief second, I could see the interior of the house.
Oh fuck.
And it was like only for the world's briefest moment. It was very strange.
You're not even supposed to know it has an interior.
I'm a DM. Come on now, I've seen this shit. It's a really fucking cool way of doing it. I do approve.
Is that the illithid from the arena?
Hmm?
That you wouldn't know about? He's
Ah.
alone.
Trying to find a good boat token for your new big
There are no good boats.
motherfucker.
Big.
Yeah, all the boats suck.
They are shit. 1 second. I'll
Why
hook us up with a boat. It's fine.
Why they
So-
chose to make all the boats, like the free boats, fucking technology based? Like
Well,
modern-
no, because everything
five
free is
jets
being
taped
pulled out
together.
of.
No, it has its own free assets.
Oh right. Okay.
And those are all like modern boats. And then it pulls stuff from the web. Here, World War II German midget.
You pulled that into the token layer, not the map one, right? So its perspective is all fucked up.
There you go.
Oh, I was
There's your
gonna-
boat.
Okay.
That's pretty high.
Let's put it out here. There you go.
Nice.
Or there you go. There's your boat. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh god.
You moved a thing on it and then it cut it closed
Dear
before I got to
God.
finish doing the boat. Oh, it got cancelled and then that ruined it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
When you pulled the boat token up, it was onto exactly what I clicked, and it's like, oh, you want to finish this drawing then? Oh, okay.
sorry.
It happens. It happens. It's technology.
Barely.
Yeah.
All right, so you find yourself in a large fly. Jesus Christ! Okay, fly just came out at me like a kamikaze.
Right.
You guys find yourself in a large clearing along the lakeshore, where a number of structures have been erected.
Yeah.
There are a number of tents, a large circular tent, and a very big house, all surrounding an immense, one might even say, thick crystal sprouting up out of the ground.
Oh, that must be it.
Is it extra thick?
Does it look like it was sprouting up out of the ground, or like it impacted and sunk into the ground?
Would you like to go take a closer look?
I'd love to take a closer
Yes.
look.
The red-haired person at the camp, as you guys entered, says, "I wouldn't get too close."
I wasn't planning to get closer than here.
Good choice. Good choice.
How come? Is it blast people?
No, just these two groups, man.
Oh, are they both fighting over this crystal?
On a way.
Okay. In what way?
They both have these like specific ideas of what this crystal is, where it came from.
That they don't
It's
even
almost
know?
like conflicting religions, man.
Oh, that shit, right.
What were we here to do? We were here to get the crystal.
A sample
we're
of it
here to
would be good,
examine
but
it.
examining it is the important part.
You,
And maybe collect samples, yeah. And then we're also apparently here to find a living crystal entity somewhere around here.
they actually said it was south of the lake.
Oh yeah. On the opposite end of the Chrysanthemum Valley.
Well, all right. Let's examine the crystal, and then we can scoot. We can boat over to the other side.
As your group approaches, you are getting closer. Okay.
Oh. Down here.
A man dressed in black and white, black over his eyes, approaches from the tent. And a red-haired, wrong thing. Damn it. No.
Whoa.
No. And a red-haired woman approaches from the house. And they ask that you stop and do not touch it.
All right.
Alright, I'll bite this bullet. Why?
The one with the black eyes gets closer and says, before the uninitiated can experience the crystal, they must be cleansed.
Yeah, well, I haven't shit for 5 days. I'm feeling pretty cleansed.
Divine cleansed.
A pilgrimage must be undertaken
That sounds like some bullshit.
for
Why?
those attempting. Because this is the blessings of Thune.
What? Why does Thune care about a big rock?
This is not a mere rock. This is Thune's Psy Crystal.
Mm-hmm. Say...
You are aware of Psy Crystals, yes?
Yes.
What is Thune?
Yeah, so we are indeed 100% aware of Psy Crystals, thanks to our psychic vampire bug friend.
You have one of the awakened amongst you.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to call it, buddy.
Surely you then know of the importance of Psy Crystals.
Yes, I do know the importance of a Psy Crystal, but as to whether it's fucking Thune's Psy Crystal sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Is Thune's.
Well, I'm saying, are you even 100% sure that this is a Psy Crystal? It could just be an arcane focus. It could just be a big fucking crystal.
What is Thune? What is Thune?
Do you wish to know more of Thune?
I'm gonna make
Please,
a
come.
religion check.
Also roll a dungeoneering. Oh well, never mind.
Do I still want to roll a dungeoneering check?
It might not change much, but go ahead.
What is wrong with my fucking ass knowledge checks? I'm supposed to be extremely knowledgeable. This character has a huge knowledge bonuses,
Apparently,
but
my games
I just
hate
roll like hot garbage on whenever I try to make a knowledge check.
What's that?
Fuck off!
Gambler Thieves knows?
Fuck off, Gamel.
Alright, do it,
No,
Gamel.
oh,
I believe in you.
Okay, yeah, fucking try it. I swear to God, if you get like a nat 20,
Gamel Aziz does nat 20s on
get
skill
back
checks.
out.
It is a fact. Never mind, no, none of us are bound.
Okay.
Obviously, this Thune guy is not as
Kind of
big as he
weird
thinks he
road
is.
dungeon.
Never heard of this Thune guy.
Yeah.
The thing is, you guys should know Thune. Well, not should know. It's been mentioned in
Shit, fuck.
one of the handouts.
We're just all rolling like shit.
No.
It is mentioned in one of the handouts, but
You guys all roll the fucking exact same thing.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. Yeah, we did. It's a whole bunch of fucking 13s. We got like rolls of 1s and 3s and 5s, and that's it.
You know, it's fine.
Please,
Hang on a second. Give me a second. I got something for this.
Have you got
I'm gonna
them?
ask
Have you got that
Claire.
force reroll mythic?
No, I don't have that. I have a bunch of. If I could just click the right button, I have a bunch of power crystals with a bunch of powers loaded into them. Thank fucking God.
Do you have one for knowledge checks then?
It is, yes.
Excellent.
If I could just
like
fucking.
a skill crystal or
No, that's not what it is. Hang on a second. I got it right here. It's called Call to Mind. It lets me meditate on the subject I'm thinking of and recall subconscious information. So I re-roll a failed knowledge check with a bonus on it.
failed knowledge check manifest start again. Check the plus 4 numbers. Okay, go for it. It takes you a minute to cast it.
Yeah, no, I know. That's fine. I'm listening. This guy is just spouting his stuff about Thune and it's like, whatever,
I'm
guy.
gonna ask the red
Let me
hair
just think a second.
lady why we're not supposed to touch it.
Yeah, what's her take on this whole fucking ordeal?
Well, aside from the religious nut jobs, just about
There we go.
ready to take your head off for touching it. Technically,
I didn't
this
touch
whole
shit.
area is private property.
Joy.
Whose private property is it?
My employer.
Cool. Who's your
Who
employer?
is-
He lives just in this house here. Shield point behind.
Mind if we have a chat with him?
Yeah. Like you can absolutely come in and talk with him.
Sweet. I think Kina just fucking smoked that knowledge check now.
He did. You recall, Taryn Crumperdink sold a book.
Oh my
Thune
God.
and Other Fairy Tales, containing basic information of illithids and illithid mythology.
Should we just like buy all that guy's books?
Yeah.
Thune is one of the deities, the illithid deities.
I see. That explains
Other
that
words,
illithid
I
over
have the
there.
right
Is it
I
Thune? Is it
must
Thune ran
have
Thune?
the right boon
Is he a bard?
Thune, it will be Thune. Thune, all would be Thune.
That explains the presence of that illithid over there.
Which some people in the party recognize.
Yep.
It is indeed the same person from the.
Yeah, Kasalhun was friendly.
In fact, the other two are also from the arena.
Yep. I do indeed. I recognize them all. The immediately prejudiced against
this
Frog because he had the
thing-
misfortune of being a frog. Kisalhun, the interesting, not gonna eat my brains illithid, and then cute goth lady, who might have been a dude I can't remember.
Okay. Now, I have a psi crystal. In fact, I have an improved psi crystal.
Okay.
Does this thing does this huge crystal look like just a really big psi crystal?
Well, everyone's psi crystal kind of looks different, right?
Right.
You definitely don't see any spindly legs, but it could be the kind that floats. It certainly could be.
How can I check to see if it actually is? If this guy's legit? If this guy's might be right? Any way I can compare my crystal to this thing?
can we touch
Knowledge
crystals?
Arcana or Spellcraft?
There might be specific like psionic powers to let you analyze, like the equivalents of identifies and legend lore.
Cast Detect Thought.
Oh. Oh yeah.
They are an intelligent construct. I mean, I shouldn't know that, obviously. I'll have to make the knowledge roll for it.
You realize that has a certain level of backlash on it if something is exceptionally powerful and intelligent.
Ah, so you're saying if you try and peep, this thing might give you a tap on the brain?
It might kick me in the head, in the brain a little bit.
Kicked him in the head till he's dead.
That's a good fucking knowledge arcana. Where the shit was that roll on Cthulhu?
Just Thune.
Cthulhu. Cthulhu!
Thranduil.
Also, guys, we now have a boat. I drew the boat.
Yeah, holy shit.
There's a boat. Again, roll 20, not easy to draw in. But I've done worse boat.
I also don't have Detect Thoughts. I don't have that one.
What about detect thoughts?
All right, you know what?
So,
You know what? Okay. All right. You know what? I do actually have a thing. Okay. I think I can augment detect psionics to act as an identification spell. If I spend, where is it? Augment. If I spend an additional 2 power points, the duration turns to 3 rounds per level. There's no concentration required, and it gives me a +10 enhancement bonus on spellcraft checks to identify the properties and command words of magic items.
Spellcraft, I actually knew that one. Bugger.
Does not
Never
allow
mind.
you to identify artifacts, though. And a thing like that might be an artifact.
detect thoughts 1d.5.
Just can't fucking look at these fucking 2 or 3. This is some horse shit. Fuck this game.
Unfortunately, I am not a seer.
So yeah, not your
Type.
not your specialty. You're more the throwing application of brain power.
So, yeah, the redhead will invite you to come speak to her employer. The black-eyed man will say, "Please, if you wish to know more of Thune and how you can cleanse yourselves to be worthy of the crystal, please. There's a sermon underway at the moment."
How about sensitivity to psychic impressions? I still have some of those power stones.
Is that a power sensitivity to?
Yeah, it is a clairsentience power. It lets me. We've used it before.
They really know how to name powers.
Yeah.
Like I've used it before. I used it on Nie to
Gain a
figure out
historical vision of a given location. All right, I'll let you. It does take an hour cast.
Isn't that the same thing we did with Nie's butt?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. The psychic impressions were indeed done on Nie's asshole.
If you guys wish, I can try to figure out something about this, but it will take some time.
That's fine. Flam will keep an eye on you and make sure no one comes over and gets creepy and touchy.
I guess feel free to mingle, figure out.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe talk to the other 2 groups and see what they think about this thing, if they have any information to glean.
Sure. I will tell Mr. Thune Worshipper that I will pop over in a bit. We'll just want to make sure I got the lay of the land. Also tell Kisal and the others hi. I saw them earlier at the arena.
They seem to recognize you as well and nod.
Cool.
Say they hope to see you for the next tournament.
Yeah, should be a good time. Yeah, well, Scooty Puff up here.
Scooty Puff Jr.
Yeah. Say, Lily, we've been going for
This is a good place to call
over
it.
3.5 hours, yeah.
You guys have encountered a new area, new people,
Yeah.
new religion, a thick crystal.
A thick crystal, and we're detecting thoughts.
Wow, that's actually really appropriate. I hate that.
It's good. It's a good fucking. It amuses me. If I remember rightly, wasn't there in Fen chat a brief talk about Fen not knowing what a thought was?
I don't think so.
No.
How long ago?
You would have been asleep.
Like today?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Absolutely so.
I'm pretty sure he knows what a thought was, but
No,
She's a
he didn't. He had to ask, and then
Yeah.
DCL explained it.
what is
When Fen wanted to write what could have been arguably super fucking racist.
I really.
I
really
don't
would've
think it's
thought-
racist.
No. The thing he wanted to write was, and then he moved on to the discussion of thoughts.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
It would have been. It would have been.
there's
Anyway,
a lot
so
of very
I suppose
questionable
he does have very questionable ideas.
We
Uh,
will.
things that he likes.
Yeah, let's wrap this one up off stream, because although it's a funny discussion, it is fucking.
We
let's
will
move on.
call this for tonight.
Yeah,
All right.
So
we all level up. No.
on to the conclusion of aspirations. Oh wait.
Oh, okay then. If you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and do take care.
Bye.